pick up him and down there. Right, immediately, right there, there's an outlet.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we'd like to recognize Coach Michael Nordeen on winning the Dish Network Hometown Hero High School Coach of the Year Award. Joining Coach Nordeen on the track are his wife Jamie and his parents John and Kareen. Since his arrival last year, Coach Nordeen has continued to make an outstanding positive impact on our players, families, school, and community. He works tirelessly to, in his own words, build championship people by coaching leadership and stressing community involvement throughout his program. The Activities Department is proud of Coach Nordeen and thankful that he is being recognized for his efforts. We are equally as proud of the community support he received from the time we learned of his nomination until voting closed at the end of last month. Coach Nordeen received over 15,000 votes. What a great example of the Red Oak community backing one of our own. Now, speaking on behalf of the team is senior Dawson Bond.
Speak into that one.
This one here.
You're good. You can get on the track.
I first want to say I'm very humbled and honored to speak on behalf of the football team tonight. To start, Coach, I can't thank you enough for what you've done over the past 2 years. You've not only taught us more about this game, but you've had to be a positive, strong leaders in our community just like yourself. From the day you got here, you showed love for us and our community, and there wasn't a doubt in your mind that we could be the best team in the state. Lastly, I want to thank you all for the early mornings, opportunities to help our community, and opportunities to be better football players and better people. Love you, Coach, and congratulations.
Thank you, Dawson. Let's hear it for Coach Nordeen and the impact he has made on these players, the football program, and our community. Now it is time to present the Dish Network Hometown Hero High School Coach of the Year Award to Coach Nordeen. Please welcome Mr. James Webb from Dish Network.
Well, on behalf of Dish Network, we again want to congratulate Michael Nordeen. This is an award that we put together because we believe that people in the community are making such strong impacts, but it's the community as a whole that rallies around these kinds of mentors and leaders. So this is really an award that's much more a community award than it is just for Coach Nordeen. Now, he can't take everyone to Nashville, but it's a great way to celebrate him, and we know that everyone got behind it. I just want to share a quick little thing, which probably many of you are recipients of, but one of the things that we identified when he was nominated was his impact in the community. And I understand that he gave out his cell phone number to many, many people and asked to text him when you needed anything. And the text came in, and the players responded by helping shingle roofs, mow lawns. I heard babysitting story. So that is remarkable. You know, beyond the field, he's really reached out and made an impact in the community. And for that, we wanted to celebrate Coach Nordeen. We've made up a little plaque for him. And so, congratulations again. As you know, he'll get a dish service for a year with a makeover of his home with audio equipment and everything, and then also home products. And then we're going to send him and whoever he chooses out to Nashville. So congratulations again. And I also want to just mention that a local retail partner of ours, Johnston Communications, has sponsored the hot dogs tonight. So hot dogs are free, compliments of Johnston Communications. And so enjoy those.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, come on in.
Take that.
Okay, thanks. Can you get one on this phone? Okay. There you go.
I'll make it quick. First, I got to thank Julie Fouts. I mean, she's the one that nominated me. I'm really appreciative for that. Thank the community. You guys are amazing. Stepped up and voted week after week. It was a long month of people letting me know what was going on, how well we were doing, and then it got close, and then all of a sudden we took over. And that's credit to you as a community, these kids behind me, and my amazing athletic director that I give crazy ideas to, and he lets me run with it. So the biggest thing is the heart of these kids behind us. That's what makes me drive so much to do these amazing things for these kids and for this community, because I just love them so much. I love this community so much. I thank you very much for everything you've done. Thank you.
Let's hear it for your hometown hero, high school coach of the year, Coach Michael Nordeen. Enjoy those hot dogs tonight.
Well, he decided to turn my mic on tonight. Thank you.
That was a nice presentation for Coach Nordeen.
A great presentation. What an honor, a national honor.
Yeah.
A Red Oak, Iowa coach, nationally honored by Dish Network, hometown hero, coach of the year, and he gets a trip, and his wife will be going to Nashville for a weekend, and I think he gets free dish.
Gets like an audio dish kind of makeover thing.
I think some new hardware at home, TV, so they're going to hook him up well deserved. And just tonight is a kind of referendum on his 2 years here, senior night. How far this program has absolutely come in the 2 years under his.
It is senior night. It is senior night. Congratulations to Coach Nordeen. Really, Matt, a good crowd of people here already, and we're still. It's 10 after 6.
Yeah, we're 50 minutes from kickoff, and you're right, it is, and the coach, and that's because the community want to come out and honor Coach Nordeen tonight with it, and the free hot dogs at the concession stand.
Yes,
are a must get too. They have their own separate free line for hot dogs. If you just want to get a free hot dog, they have a separate line, like an express line.
Yeah, so that's a great deal. Thanks to Johnston Communications for doing that. And so we're going to have probably a little bit, if people are watching online, we have a little bit to go. Now, we are going to have senior night. We're going to pick up public address announcer Andy Ray for the introductions of the seniors. And as you can see, Matt, look at that senior class down there.
I know there's 16 football players. I don't know how many cheerleaders and band members there are, but it's a big senior class, a tremendous senior class, and they're going to be recognized tonight and with their parents out in the track. And what a great night. It's one of those nights where as a parent and as a player, you're excited for it, but it's also bittersweet because this is it as far as from a football perspective that you're done, and and it's the first of many throughout your senior year when you get these endings. Right. Whatever sport or activity you're in, it's your last year. So,
and we are. I'm going to apologize. We're staring right into the sun.
We had overcast.
Right into the sun.
We had overcast. We're thinking, oh yes, because we like overcast a little bit because it helps with the video quality. But that sun will be down just right after kickoff, so we should be in good shape when it gets kickoff time.
And we're trying to mitigate that as much as we can for the folks watching online, so we apologize. We can't. The window doesn't open, so we just have to deal with it till it's down.
Well, we're up here in the brand-new Comfort Suites at the Russ Benda Field, and we'll have to put a request in for some additional tinted windows.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the climate control is on, so – absolutely.
Yeah, we got the off deck here. The hot tub sun will be going in over there. I heard this off year, so we'll have that for next year. Yeah. So
absolutely.
Media halftime.
You have to have media credentials to get up here. Elevator's going in.
How was your day?
Good, very good. Most enjoyable.
Well, it was a good day.
You were out early this morning. Did you rap?
I did the rap and got Dwight did some things and did a little study up on the game tonight. And did you know, my first little nugget for you.
Oh, my gosh.
Who is the all-time 100-yard dash record holder for the Clarinda High School?
Taden Brown.
No.
Who is
Bingo! Da 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 da. Very good, and you should have known that, Aaron, was because that is Sue Ann.
That's
Yukin French's
hey.
dad, who is the all-time, still to this day, 11.24 tied. I think maybe it is with Taden Brown, but he's a co-record holder. Technically, still the fastest man in Clarinda history.
I did not know that.
1960.
I did
Craig
not know
Yukin.
that. That's
There.
amazing.
There you go. That's the kind of information you get from our broadcast.
I mean, those are those
I'm
nuggets.
impressed that she knew that. Melanie, that's true.
You know what? Sue Ann is running a half marathon, or
She's
not
down in-
half marathon. That's not right. A half Ironman.
Down in Texas somewhere.
Yeah. I think that race is that tomorrow or Sunday? It's Sunday.
I couldn't even do a quarter of a. I mean,
couldn't
what
either.
is it? Like 13 miles and
Yeah, it's a
run
half
and-
marathon, and the biking you bike like 25 miles, 26
Well,
miles.
that's like an off day for her then.
I know.
If it's
and
only
then,
a half marathon.
and then you swim a half a mile. I don't know what it is. It's some crazy amount, but yeah, absolutely. But she is down there, so I did not know that about her dad.
There you go. Yeah, that's. I'm of course Sue Ann's brother Scott was in my class. Scott Yukin, he was a quarterback our senior year, and he was fast. Every Yukin is fast. Even I was flag football. There's Boyd Carlson, little third grader. He is lightning fast. So it's just in the family. They're all fast runners.
Well, are you ready for senior night? That
Yeah.
line just keeps growing, Matt.
Yeah, this is a tremendous line, and like I said, the crowd's here tonight. And the thing that we look at tonight, we did talk about the weather, but the wind conditions will be a big factor in the game tonight because unless we get maybe near the sunset, that might die down a little bit. Right now, there's a really good breeze blowing from north to south, and Mark Erickson was battling the inflatable tiger earlier, trying to get that thing
I think
up.
he maybe just has given up.
I think he gave up on the inflatable tiger, but yeah, that win will be a big factor, and special teams are going to be a big factor tonight because Clarinda has a young man, this Taden Brown. Watch out because he has 2 kickoff returns for TDs. He busted Red Oak for 1 last year, so
First play of the game last year.
First play game, so right off the get go, whoever's going to get the ball. Of course, Red Oak's got some guys that can bust it too, so. We'll talk about that more when we get close to game time. But a great senior group of class. And you look at these senior group of football players out here, Aaron. I mean, they started their careers as freshmen going winless in their freshman and sophomore years, not winning the football game. And then turning it around last year, getting 3-6, getting state qualifying. This year, they're 4-3 here with a chance to be 5-3. I think just when you look at Coach Nordeen coming in, just a remarkable turnaround from this program.
Matt, I think we're going to be joined public address announcer Andy Ray now.
We would like to start our senior night program by showing our appreciation for the Red Oak Athletic Boosters and Red Oak Music Boosters. The boosters purchase and present banners to all of our senior participants each season. Your support is much appreciated. Please give them a hand. Tonight is a special night for many Red Oak seniors and their families. We will be recognizing seniors who are participating in football, marching band, cross country, and football cheerleading. We will start with our 2022 football seniors. First, Dante Beckham is the son of Megan Needs and Curtis Beckham. After graduation, he plans to go into the workforce and pursue bodybuilding. Dawson Bond is the son of Damian and Kim Bond. He has been involved in football, wrestling, baseball, NHS, and mentoring youth. After high school, he plans to attend a 4-year university to study business and nutrition. Aiden Bruce is the son of Scott and Danelle Bruce. He has been involved in football, basketball, track, choir, and mini singers. After graduation, he plans to go to a university and pursue a degree.
Hang on a second here.
Logan Kahn is the son of Jennifer Anglin and Bobby Kahn. He has been involved in football, track, individual speech, IJAG, and esports. After graduation, he plans to play college football and major in criminal justice. Landon Kouse is the son of Brian and Abby Kouse. Landon has been involved in football, baseball, track, and basketball. After graduating, he plans to attend college to major in exercise science and play baseball. Jacob Eggers is accompanied by his mother, Jeanette Eggers, and mentor, Aaron Smid. He has been involved in football. After graduation, he plans to go to college to major in education.
Hang on a second.
Sam Fields is the son of Dave and Mary Fields. He has been involved in football, wrestling, golf, honor band, varsity choir, National Honor Society, and mini singers. He also works part-time at Fairway. After graduation, Sam plans on attending the University of Nebraska at Lincoln to work toward a doctorate in physical therapy.
Good to go.
Riley Fouts is the son of Julie and Brian Fouts. He has been involved in football, track, basketball, and wrestling. After graduation, he plans to play college football and major in exercise science. Jack Kling is the son of Andy Kling and Tabitha Kling. He has been involved in football, track, basketball, and baseball. After graduation, he plans to run track in college. Kyler Reinabarger is the son of Melissa Reinabarger. He is involved in basketball, football, and soccer. After graduation, he plans to become a professional gamer or start his own business. Chase Roeder is the son of Justin and Bobby Roeder. While in high school, he has been active in football, wrestling, and baseball. After graduation, he plans to continue working as an apprentice for Jones Mechanical and work towards his journeyman certifications. Cole Thornton is the son of Dustin and Ashley Herdenson. He is involved in football and baseball. He also enjoys working at Agrivision. After graduation, he plans to attend college to further a career in farming and welding. Eli Vukanek is the son of Bill and Amy Vukanek. He has been involved in football, track, and band. After graduation, he plans to become a welder and power lifter. Kyle Westover is the son of Jed Westover and Kim Westover. He has been involved in football, track, IJAG, and baseball. After graduation, Kyle plans to go to college and major in business. Braden Woods is the son of Craig Woods and Kenna Woods. He has been involved in football, basketball, tennis, and baseball. After graduation, he plans to go to college and study animal science.
Hang on, Jan's gonna get 2 group pictures.
Senior night, Matt. There you go.
Quite an impressive group of young men out there from the football playing perspective, and also from what I heard, all the things they want to do once they do graduate. Yeah. Quite a diversity of what we want: a gamer, a professional gamer, a doctor,
bodybuilder, powerlifter,
yeah, all kinds of unique, diverse. We didn't have a lot of choices like that one. I mean, pretty much you.
So
what's that? So many choices.
Thanks for everyone watching online. They're taking a photo right now, so we have a little bit of a pause. We will be joined by our radio audience, Matt, here in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, and we still have the band members and cheerleaders go through tonight. Hey, one quick note, there is a coat drive going on. I was told to remind people that they are collecting coats tonight at the gate at the football game. So if you're coming down, these are children's coats. Deb Blumstead and the group she's with are doing this coat drive. So if you have an extra winter coat, please bring that to the game. They're collecting those at the gate when you come in.
Yeah, so and it is kind of an exchange format that if your kid, outgrew a coat from last year to
Right.
this year, which happens frequently,
Absolutely.
you can turn that one in, pick up one that is more appropriate in size. So,
Or if you want to get rid of that Iowa Hawkeye one and you want to get an Iowa State one, you could do that as well.
I
That's
mean, I
just a little-
suppose, but I think they're really low on Iowa Hawkeye ones because everybody wants one.
Okay.
The Hawkeye ones are the Cyclones you can't even hardly give away.
Well,
And the Nebraska ones, we don't even want to start that one.
we should not be throwing any shade on Nebraska. They're in first place, for goodness
I
sakes.
guess that's true.
I mean,
That's true.
We have no room to talk anymore with the
my.
Nebraska Cornhuskers. So,
They're chuckling at the Hawkeyes and the
Yeah.
Cyclones. Oh, goodness.
while we got a little break here, just bringing it back to the high school level tonight. Of course, going through this district that Red Oak's in, the playoff teams are pretty much already set for out of this district. And when you look at this district standings, if I can find them here somewhere, you've got Greene County on top, 3-1. Clarinda's at 3-1. Clark's at 3-1. Des Moines Christian's 2-2. Red Oak's 1-3, and Shenandoah at the bottom. But tonight, Greene County's at Clark. That'll be an interesting game, because Greene County is a prohibitive favorite. But we saw Clark last week, and we're really impressed with their team. Thought they played well. And I mean, Clark has a chance to win the district tonight if they were able to upset Greene County and change the playoff seeding around a little bit. But right now, as it stands and as the way it will stand, Greene County, Clarinda, Clark, and Des Moines Christian will be in the playoffs out of that district. But a lot to play here. And even though Clarinda's in the playoffs, regardless of the outcome tonight, and even Red Oak's not in the playoffs regardless of outcome, there's a lot to play for tonight because this is a rival game.
This is
a big game.
you want, regardless of what the record is, you want to show up and play this game.
Yeah, and especially these seniors who've come up through the youth sports and they played against the Clarinda kids and vice versa all through their careers. You want to beat your rival in your last game, whatever sport it is. So it's a big game from that perspective.
Matt, we're going to join Andy Ray again, public address announcer, for the continuation of senior night.
Stephen and Patricia Berendez. He is involved in band, fall play, musical, mini singers, and varsity choir. After graduation, he plans to go to college to become an English teacher.
Okay, hang on. Jan's going to take a picture.
Jared Kashat is the son of Chris and Jennifer Kashat. He has been involved in band, choir, all-state choir, plays, musicals, and mini singers. After high school, Jared plans to join the National Guard. James Gass is the son of Brenda and Scott Gass. He has been involved in band, choir, mini singers, and musical. After graduation, he plans to find a trade school or apprenticeship for electricity and hopes to start his own business in the future. Michelle Grass is the daughter of Mabel Rico and Edward Grass. She has been involved in cross-country, plays, musicals, track, large group and individual speech, competitive ice skating, band, choir, and mini singers. After graduation, she plans to major in biology and go on the pre-med track at the University of Kansas. Josie Ringstorff is the daughter of Nick and Nikki Ringstorff. She has been involved in band, choir, mini singers, plays, and musicals, winter guard, tennis, tabletop gaming club, and student council. After graduation, she plans to attend an art and design school pursuing a career as an art professor. Tessa Rollins is the daughter of Stan and Stacy Rollins. She has been involved in cross-country, tennis, band, varsity choir, mini singers, fall play, spring musical, speech, school improvement advisory committee, FCA, and student council. After graduation, she plans to attend a 4-year university to major in journalism communications. Hannah Smith is the daughter of Lonnie Smith and Destiny McAlpin. She has been involved in football cheer, wrestling cheer, NHS, choir, band, mini singers, spring musical, and golf. Her future plans include attending college to major in early childhood education. Jonah Wim Hof is the son of Pete and Lene Wim Hof. He has been involved in band, choir, bowling, tennis, speech, fall play, musicals, and mini singers. After graduation, he plans to attend the University of Nebraska-Lincoln to major in business and law and minor in music. Senior marching band member. She has been involved in choir, yearbook, and cross country. After graduation, she plans to go to college and become an RN.
Hello and welcome to Russ Bend the Field. Aaron West, Matt Davis. Matt, how are you?
Hello.
And to all of our
Seems
folks,
like our pregame, this is like a Super Bowl. It's like a 5-hour pregame show.
We have been streaming for quite a while for the folks just joining us.
Since 2 o'clock?
It is. Matt, we're in the middle of senior night,
yeah.
So we're going to hop away here quick to our senior night and public address announcer, Andy Ray.
After graduation, she plans to enlist in the United States Army. Emma Nilsson is the daughter of Whitney Warren and Chris Potter. She has been involved in football cheer and basketball cheer. After graduation, she plans to attend Iowa Western to major in nursing.
Senior night has almost come to wrapped up here, Matt. I mean, we've had a number of introductions already, and
yeah, they did the football team first, so obviously they get on the field, get warmed up, and get ready to go. And you know, if you haven't been to a Tigers game yet this year, they have their new uniforms. They debuted about
Camden
3 or 4 games
Southern
ago.
is the son of
they're
Stuart
really
and Mel
snazzy
Chamberlain.
looking, so
He has been
black
involved
uniform.
in cheerleading. After graduation, he plans to attend DMAC for nursing.
And again, I think the uniforms look really nice.
Yeah, they've gone to traditional all black at home and all the white on the road, and the helmets are different. A really good looking uniform. So,
and congratulations to Coach Nordeen. I would encourage people when we're finished with our
Josie
stream,
Vanderhoof
go back and
is
watch
the
it tomorrow
daughter
morning.
of
absolutely
Angie
great
Vanderhoof
presentation.
And Jason Watson. She has been involved in National Honor Society, football, basketball, and wrestling cheerleading, varsity choir, mini singers, fall play, and spring musical. After graduation, she plans to attend Iowa Western Community College to study dental hygiene.
And that's going to do it for senior night, Matt. Wow, what a group of seniors.
Absolutely tremendous senior group class, and of course they'll have winter sports activities coming up in spring sports. But the fall sports season is wrapping up with the regular season last game for the Tigers tonight, football, and I think volleyball gets going in playoffs. Monday at home against Clarinda, right?
Yep, that's correct.
So Clarinda Friday night here in football and West Bend, and then Clarinda in volleyball
7
over
o'clock.
at the Red Oak High School Monday night. So.
Absolutely. And remember, that gets postseason, so passes and that sort of stuff doesn't work for postseason play, so keep that in mind. And we are planning on streaming that. You get to postseason, it's a little different, so there's an approval process. So, but that is our plan. Matt, let's do this. Let's take a quick break, check in with some of our sponsors, make note of our sponsors. Also, we're going to have the Stadium 34 post-game show tonight as well.
You bet. And while you're doing that, I'm going to get a free hot dog. So just take your time, go as many commercials as you need.
And then we're going to come back and we'll talk about, well, there's a lot to talk about here, really. This is, like you say, wrap-up of the season for regular season. And a good rivalry game at that.
Oh, anytime you get Clarinda and Red Oak or Shenandoah and you mix those 3 teams together, it's a good game.
Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
Support of your child and commitment to extracurricular. Thank you again.
Let them know you appreciate it, making it possible.
Speaking of sponsors, and then just to kind of put a little more icing on this Coach Nordeen award, you have hit the big time. You hit the big time.
Yeah.
When they name a sandwich after you. And at Stadium 34 tonight, they are offering the Nordeen.
Are they really?
The Nordeen for $10. You get fries and cheese and chopped boneless wings with bacon, all in a bowl mixed up together.
The Nordeen.
And then get this. On top of that, evidently his favorite drink is a cherry Pepsi. And they have cherry Pepsi cheesecake.
Yeah, that's big time.
We're out of here.
Is he going to be signing autographs up there?
I don't know, but
wow.
You go up and ask for the Nordeen at Stadium 34 with the cherry Pepsi cheesecake.
Oh, and we're gonna have the Stadium 34 Friday night football recap show tonight as well.
You betcha. Rocky's probably up there and all his glory in Nebraska football.
Absolutely. So, Matt, what do you see when you look at this game coming into it here?
Well, you've got. Let's talk a little bit about the Clarinda Cardinals head coach Colin Bevins. Look at record-wise, 4-3 for Clarinda, 4-3 for Red Oak, but a little bit different the way the season's unfolded. Of course, Red Oak started out 4-0, played these little tougher teams, lost 3 in a row. Clarinda's just the opposite. Started out 0-2, got a big win on the road. I think it was on the road at Trainer, and then they've kind of picked it up, and that's kind of what they did last year. Cardinals play a really tough non-conference. They played Creston, which is 6-1, and by the way, they're playing Harlan tonight for district title. They played Underwood in their non-conference, and then they've defeated Clark. Of course, a forfeit the Shin, and then they had just a tremendous game last week where they defeated Des Moines Christian. It was like 53 to 40 some odd points, but just an amazing score. So this is a Cardinal team that typically under Coach Bevins gets better as the season goes down because they just play such a tough schedule. Last year, though, when these two teams met, Aaron, the Cardinals handed the Red Oak down in Clarinda. It was 44-0. The Cardinals have won the last 3 in this series. In fact, they held Red Oak to -3 rushing yards last year in this game, 80 yards total offense. The Cardinals really had their way with the Tigers last year. Offensively, Aaron, the Cardinals are led by senior quarterback Wyatt Schmidt. Seemed like he's been there forever. Seemed like he's like one of those 7-year players down there, but he's been there forever. He's a little bit more of a run option than pass. He is 41 of 97, 570 pass yards, 5 TDs, but 11 interceptions on the year. So he's only a 42% pass completion guy, but 62 carries, 367 rush yards, and 5 TDs. So he's mobile. He can move the ball with his feet. So that makes him a dangerous quarterback. Of course, this team is led by senior running back Taden Brown. He has 98 carries for 753 rush yards, 7 TDs on the year. But last week, Aaron, at Des Moines Christian, 275 yards rushing, 4 TDs. He is Clarinda's all-time career leading rusher, 2,357 yards. So arguably he's the greatest running back in Clarinda football history with that, and he'll be looking to add on those yards tonight. And then their big play guy out, the wide receiver, senior Isaac Jones. He's got 20 catches, 408 receiving yards, 5 TDs, but he averages 20 yards per catch. That's 4th in the state. So when he gets it, it's a big play. And if you know Isaac Jones, he's a tall kid. I think he's 6'3", 6'4". He has the Clarinda high school long jump record or high jump record at 6'8". So this is a kid who can go up and get the ball, big target. We'll be looking at that. That'll be an interesting matchup because I think the Tigers, Coach Nordeen, is going to put Jack Kling out on him on that corner, and Jack Kling's a tall, lanky guy who can get up in the air too. That'll be interesting. We'll watch all night. But offensively, the Cardinals rushed for 195 yards per game, 81 pass yards per game. That's 267 yards of total offense they generate offensively. Defensively, they're led by junior defensive lineman Jace Wimes. Did I pronounce that correctly? Wilmus. 36 tackles, 6 sacks, which is 4th in Class 2A, 7 tackles for loss. And then they have junior Carson Downey with 30 tackles, 5 tackles for losses. And then Isaac Jones, again, 30 tackles, 4 interceptions. So Isaac Jones gets it done on that defensive end as well. And when I looked at that Clarinda defensive stats, Aaron, I think it jumped out to me. 13 interceptions as a team, 5 fumble recoveries. So these are a bunch of ball hawks out there that like to pick that ball off. 13 total sacks as a team, 39 tackles for loss. So not a big defensive line-based team, but a lot of those athletes in that secondary linebacker group that can really ball hawk and get that. The key, I think, one thing that looking to finish up here with Cardinals of Clarinda, special teams tonight. Taden Brown is just phenomenal on kickoff returns. In fact, he's had 3 kickoff returns so far this year. 2 of them have gone for touchdowns. That's number 1 in the state. He's had 4 punt returns. He's averaging 13 yards per return on punt as well. So this is a kid that is dangerous, and that kickoff is going to be very important thing for the Tigers. Now, we know Dawson Bond is capable of kicking it out of the end zone, and that win is a big factor. I think Red Oak won the toss, and I think they elected to take the win with the first quarter. We'll see if that played out here as we go closer to game time. But that's kind of look at your Clarinda Cardinals, a really solid team. They qualified for playoffs again. Coach Bevan has been there. I think this may be his third, maybe fourth year, and he's really got a good, solid program down there.
Absolutely. Yeah, Matt, winds out of the north, the flag really whipping down there, I see, so it probably will play into it. We're going to take a break, Matt, and when we come back, you had the opportunity to visit with Coach Nordeen.
I did.
We'll check.
The White Sparrow is a proud supporter of high school sports and small town living. We are here where your home decor and gifting needs. Just like a team constantly works to improve their performance, our team at the White Sparrow works hard to meet your needs by updating our merchandise and offering an array of gifts and decor for you to find just what you're looking for. Stop by the White Sparrow or check us out at shopthewhitesparrow.com.
Nate Jackson.
Too busy at work to wait in a long line at Subway? Order online at order.subway.com. Simply register with your email and password and order away. You can also download the Subway app on your smartphone. Order up to 6 subs, salads, or pizza. Ready in 15 minutes once order is submitted. Also add chips, cookies, and drinks easily. And Subway's back to normal hours Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Order online at Subway in Red Oak, Clarinda, Shenandoah.
4 snaps from Red Oak, and we have not caught the ball yet.
Just as your local State Farm agent teams combine good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. This is your local State Farm agent, Dave Carball, and we promise to deliver the service you deserve at the price you want. My State Farm team will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call us today at 712-623-5639 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Down at Fairway Meat and Grocery right here in Red Oak. They're great supporters of many things across the community.
Big time, absolutely. You gotta love Fairway.
Absolutely. Hey,
Bill Billings sent me the picture of the Nordeen. He's actually eating the Nordeen right
you
now.
know what? You know what? By the way, Matt, we have a lot of people around. Just put it up, and the
All over town.
whole establishment enjoys it.
There's a group, I think, at the Country Club tonight watching. They're down at the pool hall probably watching. They're at the Stadium 34. They're all over town. A lot of people at home.
And all over the country, really.
There's a lot of people. Yeah, we get check-ins from throughout, and we even have celebrities in the booth tonight.
We do.
One, Derek O'Neill,
yes,
the on-air personality for volleyball.
Yeah.
Volleyball colored guys are kind of like Hollywood swag. They come in here with their shades on, and they look like they've just been relaxing. It's football color guys. We're, more grinders and But he's down there in all his, got his little.
He elevates the level of the room when he walks.
Well, he walked in with that sweater wrapped around his neck, and he's got a little, puffing a cigar down there, or whatever he's doing.
Yeah, I might need to go join him here in a minute. Yeah. So. Matt, tell me, you did have the opportunity to visit with Coach Nordeen.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and check in with Coach Nordeen. And I think he usually brings a player with him as well. So let's take a quick break. We're going to check in with Coach Nordeen, and we'll be back after this. appreciate making it possible for us to be here. Hometown Hero Award, that was tonight. I would encourage folks to go back to our stream tomorrow and check that out. We have all that on our stream as well. So, and we have photos on our Facebook. We're going to have the national anthem, Matt. We're going to step away and be back after these messages. Aaron West and Matt Davis, and thanks to Andy Ray and the folks at United Group. And we got to borrow Andy tonight, and he did all of our introductions earlier as well.
Andy's my offensive coordinator tomorrow on our huge matchup of Stanton versus Red Oak in first and second grade football tomorrow. It's a big one.
That's
a big one.
That's a road game. It's a road game.
It's a road game in Danny Anderson.
Will you be tailgating?
There'll be tailgating. Tailgating starts at 7 a.m. You bet.
Right.
Hey, here's the keys for the game tonight.
Talk
Let's go through these a little bit, Aaron. And I think we start right off the bat with what's very apparent: turnovers and penalties. Play a clean game as possibly can. Keep that ball when you have it. Don't give it away. Limit your penalties. That's a key for the Tigers tonight. Key for both teams, obviously, with regard to that. I think the rushing attack tonight for both teams. Who gets their runner going the most? Who gets the big plays? Who gets that rushing attack to go? For the Tigers, I really look at that offensive line of Westover, Perrin, Fields, Ector, Knott, Kahn. Can those guys get some movement offensive or on that offensive line to give Raleigh some room with that? And then, of course, limiting big plays. Tatum Brown's a big – he can bust it. So can Riley. So limiting big plays, making the teams earn their points tonight, that's a huge thing tonight. And then field position. We saw that last week. That was a big thing for Red Oak. Red Oak never could seem to get any type of field position against Clark last week. So field position, return games. We talked already about Tatum Brown on kickoff returns. Red Oak has had some dangerous guys back there as well. And then one key matchup I think really look for tonight in the game, Aaron, is Isaac Jones, their 6'3" wide receiver, against Jack Kling out at that corner spot. Those guys are going to be hooked up one-on-one. If Kling can handle that on a one-on-one, that frees the Tigers up to stack the box up more and try to keep Tatum Brown from getting those long games. So that's something to keep an eye on because you're going to have to give up something here. You know, if you're going to load up and try to stop that run, you're going to put your corners out there in single coverage. Clarinda's not a big passing team, but when they hit those passes, they hit them for big plays. Isaac Jones leads the state third in the state with 20 yards per catch. So something to keep an eye on tonight.
Make note of our sponsors and go up to Stadium 34 after the game and have
get
the
Nordeen.
But we want to say thanks to all of our sponsors for making it possible for us to be here. We have our captains coming out on the field, Matt. So it should be a lot of fun. These two teams get together, regardless of postseason, regardless of the record. It's going to be a fun ball game.
Yeah,
to watch.
this match between these two teams goes back, maybe 100 years in regards to playing between Red Oak and Clarinda and Shenandoah. So good rival here. I can think back to my era, guys like Dan Nowakowski, Lynn Sanson. Clarinda has guys like B.J. Windhorse shooting hoops. I mean, Red Oak had the Mark Bendas and Jim Booses and all those guys. So tremendous legacy and history on both teams.
Matt, we're going to take one quick break, and we'll come back with the opening kick after these messages.
If your life needs a financial game plan, let Miller Financial Group coach you through life's financial playbook. Their knowledge is built on almost a 60-year tradition of combining their market and product experience with their passion for helping others pursue better financial living. If knowledge and honesty are important to you and your financial future, contact Miller Financial Group in Red Oak at 712-623-5726 and schedule an appointment today.
About time to kick it away and get underway.
Yeah, Red Oak just won the toss. They deferred, so they will be kicking off with the wind. And
Wind's coming right out of the north,
and
man.
right off the bat, we've got a big play because Dawson Bond's got the leg to kick this in the end zone. He needs to get this end zone, try to limit that kickoff return potential from Clarinda. So here we go.
Dawson Bond's back. I want to say thanks to everyone watching and listening down in the Clarinda area as well, Matt. Lots of fine folks down in the Clarinda area joining us.
And there's
Let's put it away.
Good deep
right
kick.
toward Taden Brown. It's going to bounce into the end zone.
Good kick there by Dawson Bond. That's what you want to see. Kick that in end zone, touchback. That's the 9th one on the year for Dawson. He's 4th in the state in touchbacks, so he's got a good strong leg. He was kicking 50-yarders pregame with that win, so keep that in mind tonight. That win will be a huge factor, not only from kicking but passing as well, and the Cardinals will be going into the win here
Matt,
in the first quarter.
As far as you know, everyone healthy tonight, Matt?
Everyone's healthy. Everyone's out there. Same starters as usual. You've got your Woods, and Thornton at defensive end, your linebacker Schmidtke, Beckham, Bond, and you got Kling and Hernandez out here in corner.
Schmidt takes a snap, hands it off to Brown. Up the middle he goes, cuts loose, around to the right side. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Boy, he had some speed right there, but a good backside tackle there coming in from, didn't see that. Looked like it was Jack Schmidtke with that tackle, but, man, good quick 6 yards there, pick up by Brown.
And the ball's going to be spotted on the right hash at the 26-yard line where it will be spotted. Minute 11:38 to play in the first, and we're underway. Handed off to Brown that first play.
Wyatt Schmidt, senior quarterback for the Cardinals.
Schmidt 6'1". Got twins out to the left, two backs in the backfield. Snap, hands it off to Brown again. Around to the left side he goes. Got some space.
Here you
Cuts
go.
it loose, and he's
gone.
breaking to the 50. He's gone 40, 35, 30, 25 to the 20 to the 15 and into the end zone. Any flags?
No
man?
flags, touchdown, and there it was. We talked about pre-games trying to stretch that out. Brown made a good cut. Bam, he was gone on a 70. We're giving credit to a 71-yard touchdown run. Man, he is lightning fast.
We're 47 seconds into the ball game, and Taden Brown scores a touchdown on 70. What'd you say? 77 yards.
71-yard touchdown run there. Man, he took off like shot out of a cannon.
If he gets space, Matt, he's gone.
Yeah, it's just so fast. He gets that head of steam going, and man, he took off. And now what Clarinda does, they do not kick extra points. They typically go for it on 2, so that's what they're going to do here. Look for Wyatt Schmidt. He leads the state with 2-point conversions with 8, so this is typically what Clarinda does. They usually go for 2 points after every touchdown.
Twins out left and right. Brown standing right beside him. Player in motion. Snap to Schmidt. Goes out to the left side. It's going to be broken up. Good. Who's that intended receiver over there? I think that's Johnson, I think.
Good job. I think Braden Woods might have been able to break that up, but Tigers prevent that 2-point conversion. But Cardinals out on top early.
So Cardinals lead 6-0, 11:13 to play in the first. Quick break, and we'll be right back after this. Matt, really kind of what we talked about, Taden Brown.
Yeah, not on the kickoff return, but on the second play from scrimmage, 70-yard touchdown run, just beat the Tigers to the goal line on a foot race once he cleared the line of scrimmage there. And the Tigers will have a chance. They've got some explosive guys as well here. I think it's crucial for the Tigers, if not to score, at least have some sustained success here in their first series offense to kind of slow the momentum of the Cardinals here a little bit.
Back for the Tigers.
And the Cardinals will be kicking into a wind here. So Coach Nordeen's got his team up close to the line here.
Landon Kaus back for the Tigers.
I think they might want to move up a little bit. I don't think he's going to kick it that far, that deep with this wind. So look for something short. Maybe try to get it up in the air a little bit here. We'll see.
Now, like you noted, Matt, the wind did lay just a bit as the sun went down.
And
Ball be kicked by Isaac Jones.
Yeah, it's died down significantly in the last probably 15 minutes too, but still a little bit. There's a kick away.
And it is a little shorter kick. Bounce is going to be picked up, or actually Bond picks it up, falls on it, and then it's going to be taken down pretty quickly, about the 15-yard line.
Good cover there by the Cardinals. So the Tigers will have field position to start their first series at the 17.
11:06 to play in the first. Tigers, like Matt said, that's going to be spotted on about the 17-yard line.
Senior
first and 10.
Yeah, senior Chase Roeder for the Tigers. He's 5th in the state in yards per completion. When he hits the passes, they typically go for big plays too, 17 yards per completion. So Tigers, when they hit their passes, they usually get some big yardage out of it.
Fouts in the backfield. You got the single receiver out to the right. Bond out on the left end here. Hands it off to Fouts up the middle. Riley's going to...
Few tough yards there, not much. Good tackle in there by Wilmus. He's our leading tackler.
Gained maybe a yard on the play, so second and about 9. 10:51 to play in the first.
I'm gonna swing down here a little by Aaron so I get a better view. But Cardinals in their base looks like a 4-3 type defense. Coach Bevan's out there. Tigers looking here. Could look for a pass, a little rollout type pass here from Chase Roeder to see what Coach Nordeen dials up.
Roeder at quarterback, Fouts in the backfield. Receivers left and right. Shotgun snap to Roeder, as typical. Pressure. He's going to be brought down. Chase Roeder, big loss on the play.
Yeah, just too much pressure there from the defensive ends. Stepping up in that pocket a little bit, just could not do that. The Cardinals did a great job getting him on the ground and takes him down for a loss. It'll be a 3rd and 15 here for the Tigers.
Yep, about 3rd and 15. 10:06 to play. Back it up now. Ball spotted on about the 11.
Cardinals off to a good, fast start. This is what you want if you're a Cardinal fan. You want that quick score and a 3 and out. So they're looking here to hold the Tigers and get the ball right back.
Ball over on the right side of the field. Here, Roeder's going to take the shotgun. Now Fats in the backfield. Single receiver out left. Roeder backs up. Pressure quickly over the middle, going deep. He's got Woods and just a little too strong.
Chase got rid of the ball under pressure, just got rid of it. Had Woody. Woody had to step on his guy, but just overthrew him by a bit. So it'll be 4th and 15. The Tigers will be punting from about their goal line here. They will have the advantage of a little bit of a wind here. Actually, that flag is dying, and it picks back up, and it's blowing pretty good now. So if it can blow here pretty good for the next 30 seconds, Woody might get a good punt off here.
Good crowd of folks from both sides, I would say, here.
Yeah, good crowd up from Clarinda on the other side as well.
Back to kick it away. Woods for the Tigers. High kick. Catches some wind. Bounces at about the 50-yard line, then takes a Tiger bounce. And
real good punt. Real good punt there by Woody, all the way down to the 36-yard line of Clarinda. So we'll give credit for almost like a 50-yard punt on that, 50-yard plus punt with that win. So good punt there by Woody to kind of try to flip that field position a little bit.
And we're going to get set up and ready to go. 9.5 minutes to play in the first. Cardinals lead 6-0 here off of the, was the second play of the game?
Second play of the game, yeah. Second play from scrimmage. Tatum Brown went to the house. So if you're a Tigers defensively, you know, you've got that in the back of your heads out here in the second series. You don't want to play tentative, but you've got to shut down that run game and know where Mr. Brown is at all times.
And you got two backs now, receivers left and right. Hands it off up the middle we go again. And it's going to be brought down at about the 42-yard line.
Schmidtke in there on the tackle on Brown.
Tatum Brown again.
Tigers going to a 4-4 look that time, Aaron. So what I thought they would do, they're committing more to stop the run. They've got single coverage out on the sides and one safety back. So typically the Tigers play two safeties back, but they're bringing up more in that run game. At least they showed that on first down.
Second and about 7. 9:04 to play in the first. You got trips out to the left here. Brown in the backfield. Schmidt will take the snap. Wyatt Schmidt.
Brown.
Hands it off the middle to Brown. He rumbles up to about the 50, and he gets the first down and then some, up to then about the 46-yard line of the Tigers.
That Cardinal offensive line did a great job there. They just created some holes there, and Brown was able to get through there and easily into the secondary, and the Tigers brought him down, but a big gain there. So the Cardinals are now on the Tigers' side of the field at their 47-yard line, the 1st and 10.
1st and 10, ball's over on the right hash. And Schmidt gets the call. Senior quarterback, good-looking quarterback, 6'1".
Yeah, he's been there. He's got an arm and the legs. He can get it done in both dual-type passing and running.
Again, Brown in the backfield. Looks Schmidt over the middle. Got some pressure, knocked down.
Braden Woods coming hard with the pressure. Got his big hands up there. Got those big old paws up there and knocked that down. So that'll make it 2nd and 10. Good job there by Woody. And he's been playing that way all year long.
He has had a season, Matt. He has had a phenomenal season.
Yeah, if he's not an all-district first-team player, I don't know whether. I'm not so sure he doesn't merit some state recognition as well with the way he has been playing.
2nd and 10. Ball's on the 47-yard line of the Tigers. And here we go again. You got Brown in the backfield. Receivers left and right.
Going loading heavy to the left side here, Aaron.
Snap to Schmidt. Hands it off to Brown. Up the middle. He's going to be met. Still drives forward. I think he gained about 3 or 4 on the play. About 3 yards on the play, depending on where they spot it.
Yeah, Clarinda made a late shift there right before the snap to load to left side. But the Tigers did a good job to hold Brown for a couple 3 yards, setting up a big 3rd and 6 here.
Now 3rd and 6.
At the Tiger 43.
7:55 to play in the first. Again, Brown in the backfield. Schmidt will take the shotgun snap. Receivers left and right. Schmidt looking pass. Got some time over the middle. Got the receiver. It's going to be brought down. That's that's Johnson, isn't it?
Number 8 for them.
That's Adam Johnson.
Nice catch there by Adam Johnson in traffic. Nice throw there by Schmidt. Had some pressure, but stepped into the throw real well and connected for the first down and moved the chains.
The ball spotted now on just inside the 35-yard line of the Tigers, about, we could say, the 35-yard line.
Yeah, this
here we go.
Clarinda team's really, he put 53 points on the board against Des Moines Christian.
That's a pretty potent offense.
That's a pretty potent offense. This is a team that's really gelling here coming down the stretch.
Trips out to the left. Brown in the backfield. Schmidt takes the shotgun snap. Brown up the middle. Rumbles forward for about 4 yards, maybe 5.
Good tackle in there. I think number in there was number 69 for Red Oak. You got on 69 there is Vukovic.
For Red Oak, number 69, Matt, is Vukovic.
Vukovic in on that tackle there. Good job. Still, Brown was able to get 5 yards on that first down carry. That's good yardage on first down.
6:44 to play in the first. Cardinals lead 6-0. Cardinals moving it down the field here. Ball spotted on about the 30-yard line. 2nd and about 6. Receivers left and right. Brown in the backfield. Shotgun snap to Schmidt. Looks over the middle. Goes deep.
Pick it off.
Got the receiver. It's tapped and broken up.
Aiden Bruce is right there. Could not get it. Had his hand on it. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. But, yeah, deep pass there by Schmidt, but Tigers had that covered well.
Going for Jones again, or Johnson, rather. Going for Johnson again. 3rd and 6 now. Ball's still on about the 30-yard line, right toward the middle of the field.
Yeah, you would think this is even 2-down territory here, even if Cardinals don't make it on 3rd down. But Tigers need to kind of make a stand here. You don't want to get down 2 scores early in the first quarter.
Especially to this team. Trips out to the left. Brown in the backfield. Shotgun snap comes to Schmidt. To Brown. Up the middle. He's got some space and speed. Big hit, but rolls forward. He's inside the 20, Matt.
Yeah, big wide hole there. Took advantage, cut back. Picked up the first down yards all the way down at 20-yard line. So Mr. Brown is already over 100 yards for the game and on their second series.
Moves the chains. Ball spotted on about the 20-yard line over on the left hash. And 6:14 to go. 1st and 10 from the Tigers' 20.
And the Cardinals are doing this into the win in the first quarter. That's even more impressive. So you want to take advantage of the win when you have it, and they're going right into the win on these 2 series.
Downey and Brown the quarterback keeps it. Schmidt, he rumbles forward and gains a few on the play, about 3 yards on the play.
Riley Fouts in on the tackle there. 2-yard gain, maybe 3 yards there for Schmidt down to about the 17-yard line of the Tigers.
2nd and 7 or 8. Let's say 7. Here we go again.
Single back set here. That's pretty much what they're going with here. The Cardinals have.
Brown in the backfield. We're having a little discussion here, Matt.
I think it's something to do with equipment on a road player's
equipment issue.
They're holding the clock. Referee's holding the clock. There's some type of equipment issue.
Okay, here we go. We're ready to play ball now. Schmidt will take the shotgun snap again. Brown, again, got some speed to the first. He's going to get the first down. And
all the way down. He's close to the goal line, Aaron. I don't think they're going to give it to him.
I haven't seen
They're going to give it to him. They're giving it to him, Aaron. Touchdown.
Did they give it to him?
They gave it to him. That was a 17-yard run there. Touchdown, Taden Brown.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
he just needs very little space.
Yeah,
he's gone.
Yeah, he's just a tremendous back, and he does hit that pylon there for that touchdown. They'll go for 2 here as well.
So it's 12-0 now. 5:17 to play in the first, and Clarinda leads by 12. Again, like you said, Matt, going for 2. Schmidt will take the shotgun snap. Schmidt to Brown. Follows his blocker, works his way in there, and it's in for 2. So it's 14-0 now. Clarinda with the lead. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after these messages. Clarinda leads 14-0. Right back after this.
Hey, Sunshine Country, it's Cheryl Porter. Do you like your job? How would you like to love your job? Fresco System USA is looking for several highly motivated workers to join our team. Come see me at 2026 Fernwood Avenue in Red Oak or call 712-623-8100, extension 6659, and we can talk about everything we offer, like sign-on bonuses of up to $3,500, benefits starting day 1, and so much more. So if you're ready to love your job, come see me today at Fresco System USA. Love is in the air.
Cardinals lead 14-0, 5:17 to play in the first, and Taden Brown, Matt,
Taden Brown show.
He has been putting up some numbers.
Downtown Mr. Brown has gone end zone bound first 2 series. So
you've been working on that one all day?
That one just I just saw that one.
It just came.
Jones set the kickoff. I saw that.
Jones to kick off.
There's a song called Bad Bad Leroy Brown, Bad Bad Taden Brown.
Yeah, that's that's in my playlist.
Oh, is it?
It gets hit frequently. Absolutely.
Here's the kick.
Low kick. Bounce is going to be touched by the Tigers. Tigers going to fall on it at about the 22-yard line, 23-yard line.
Just it's effective kick, just a little squib kick down the middle, and Tigers are having a problem fielding that ball, and they just land on it, so they'll start their second series at the 22-yard line here. Tigers need to get going here offensively, Aaron.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see if they come out show pass here to this first play with this win. Try to get maybe Cowles or someone streaking down the sideline here.
And here we go.
Woods out here to the left. Cowles is in the slot.
Receivers right. Fouts in the backfield. Cowles in motion. Fouts up the middle. Riley Fouts driving forward. Bounces off a couple tackles. Still driving forward. Wow. And, boy, that's a lot of work for a few yards.
Yeah, he just wouldn't go down there. That's typical Riley Fouts round. Just grinding and staying with it. Picks up good yardage there.
About 5 or 6 yards on the play.
Puts the Tigers in a good second. I mean, we got Clarinda player kind of hurt here. He's slow getting up. He's being tended to by the Clarinda trainers.
And, kind of on their knees, and we're going to work on that. We're going to take I think we'll be all right.
We'll stay right here.
Walk out off under zone power. That's always good.
Yeah, it looks like he might just little bit of a knee issue or leg issue there, but he seems to be walking okay, so good news there. But it'll be second and I'll call 5 here for the Tigers at their 28-yard. And again, it's important for the Tigers to get something going here offensively.
Ball over on the left hash now. It's at the 28-yard line, their own 28-yard line. 4:57 to play in the first, 14-0. Clarinda with the lead. Here we go. Trips out to the left, short side of the field. Fouts in the backfield. Roeder at quarterback, takes a shotgun snap. Bond in motion. Shotgun snap comes to Roeder, showing pass, rolls to the left. Got some pressure. He's brought down from behind.
Tackle in there. Chase Williams.
Got a flag coming in late, Matt.
Might be a horse collar or maybe a face mask there. I think it was on the tackle. Let's see what we got here.
See what this call is.
Personal foul, horse collar.
Yep.
believe that's a 15-yarder, I think. So, yeah, Chase was able to get around him. It wasn't nothing malicious. It's just
course of play.
Yeah, course of play. But nonetheless, by definition of rule, that is a penalty. It's a 15 mark-off, so the Tigers will ball be moved out to the 39-yard line here.
You know, you can live with those aggressive penalties, Matt. But
yeah,
that's going to happen. There's, like you say, nothing malicious in that. It's the ones that you can control when your emotions get the best to just kill you.
Yep.
Trips out to the left, and again, short side of the field. Bond in motion, shotgun snap to Roeder. Showing pass, pressure, rolls left. Roeder looking down the field. He's got the receiver and bounces short. He was going for Kaus there, but it was short. Roeder was under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he was able to escape that, and he was rolling to his right. Kept throw back on the backside. Tough throw there. Threw it just short. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. But so far the Cardinals have been getting a lot of pressure on Chase coming from their defensive line. They've been kind of owning the Tigers' defensive line here, offensive line.
Ball spotted now on the 39-yard line of Red Oaks. 2nd and 10, left hash. You got Twins out left and right. Fouts in the backfield. Bond in motion. Snap. Fouts takes it up the middle. Riley Fouts slips one tackle and then drives forward. He picks up about 5 yards on the play.
Nice little play there. Inside handoff. Had Kaus coming one direction. Gave Riley the other direction. A little misdirection there. Picked up 4 yards. Gives the Tigers a somewhat manageable 3rd and about 6 here at their 44.
Yep, ball's on the 44 left hash. 4:20 to play in the first, and Clarinda leads 14-0 here in the first quarter.
Let's see if we get a little rollout here with Chase looking for Woody on a little come across pattern here. Wood's way out here on the left side.
And here we go. Fouts in the backfield. Shotgun snap to Roeder. Pressure shows pass, goes right. And
incomplete.
Looks like he had Bond down there.
Yeah, he was overthrew Dawson. Dawson was like he was running more towards the sideline. The ball was thrown more towards the goal post and incomplete. Looks like Coach Nordeen they will punt. Woods is back in punt formation here, so the Tigers will be punting the ball, but they will have the win here. Hopefully Woody can get a good punt off here and change the field position here a little bit, give the Tigers good position for their defensive team.
And snap to Woods.
It could be a fake here. Nope, he's going to kick it.
Good punt from Woods, way deep. And
good.
He's going to bounce. Picked up. Turns it up the field. Brown, he doesn't need much space. He slips a couple tackles up to the 30, 35. We have a flag coming in. Ball up to the 50. Finally, at about the Tigers' 48-yard line, he's ran out of play, but there's a flag way back here.
I think there's a hole. He'll come back. You know, on those punt returns, you've got to shed your blocker, and you cannot stay engaged. So you've got to shed those blockers and get to the runner, and they're going to probably get Clarinda on a hold here on this particular one.
Brown he's something.
Yeah, he had some room there. He thought he was going to let the ball go, but on the second bounce, he picked it up and took it. But the flag was at the 36. They'll mark it from there. Be 10-yard penalty back. I didn't see what the penalty was. I'm sure it was a hold.
26-yard line where it's going to be spotted. It's on Clarinda's 26-yard line. 3.5 minutes to play. Just over 3.5 minutes to play here in the first. 1st and 10.
You're watching up at Stadium 34. Get the Nordeen sandwich.
Nordeen tonight at Stadium 34. Twins out to the right. Shotgun snap to Schmidt. He keeps it.
There you go.
And no gain.
It's a fumble on the ground.
Fumble.
I think Clarinda recovered it.
Yep, they did.
But good job there by the Tigers. Tigers changing their defensive front up here, committing more to that box here, Aaron, like we talked about. Good job there by the Tigers defense. That one hold them short gain to be 2nd and 9.
I think that was Gabriel Edwards, if I got that number correct, that fell on that. Here we go again. 2nd and 8. Twins out to the right. Shotgun snap to Schmidt. This time he hands it off. Coming around the end is Brown. Gets around the corner to the 40, to the 45, 50. Brown's got space, 40. He's shoved out of play at about the 30.
Boy, touchdown saving tackle by Hernandez had to come from his back corner. But right over here, they did a good job. The Cardinals sealing off this side, allowing Tatum to get outside. Coach Nordeen talked about trying to stretch that out, making him cut back. The Tigers were not able to do that. And, man, he took off, and that's the 30-yard gain. He's approaching 150, 160 yards. We'll have to get some stats updated on him.
3 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, he did 275 last week. He's on pace to go beyond that tonight.
1st and 10, ball spotted on about the 29-yard line of Red Oak. Twins out to the left. Brown in the backfield. Shotgun snap to Schmidt. Now it's a little low. Pressure from behind. Schmidt steps through it, rolls left. He's got some space. Schmidt up the field, picks up the first down, and ran out of play at about the 15-yard line.
Good job, Dyer Schmidt. He had some pressure on Dante Beckham, stepped through that, saw some open grass, and took off and picks up a first down and additional yardage all the way down to the Tiger, 15-yard line.
Yeah.
Cardinals rolling here in their third series, looking to go 3 for 3 to begin the game with TDs on their first 3 series of the game.
Actually, it's spotted Matt on about the 13 is where it's going to be spotted.
Ball spotted at the 13-yard line.
And 2:46 to play in the first, and the Cardinals are knocking on the door for another touchdown.
Yeah, this game will get out of hand quickly here if the Tigers are not careful. They need to kind of make a stand here and try to hold the Cardinals here if they can.
You got Twins out to the right, single receiver left. Brown in the backfield. Schmidt again going to take the shotgun snap. He keeps it up the middle, follows the block, and will be brought down at about the 6 or 7 yard line now.
Yeah, the Cardinals' offensive line is just doing a great job on Tigers. They're getting into this linebacking secondary before the Tigers are even getting to them there. So
where's that spotted
it's
at?
going to be down the 3 yard line. So
3
it's first
yard
and goal for
Whoa.
the Cardinals here.
2:28 to play.
And honestly, they're making it look easy on offense, Aaron.
They are just running at will is what they're doing at the moment. Receivers right and left. Brown all the way back. Hands it off.
There's a good stop. Dante Beckham there meets him in the hole along with Adam Beyer. So good job there. Might even push it back a couple yards.
That was Downey on the carry. Carson Downey carrying the ball. He's a junior, 5'10 junior.
Dante Beckham has played well coming down into the season. Of course, he had that pick 6 last week against Clark, and he's really stepped up his game as a senior coming on here in his latter half of the season.
Minute 50 to play in the first, 14-0, and Cardinals second and goal at the moment. Ball's on about the 6 yard line.
Timeout here.
Timeout on the field. Minute 39. We're going to take a quick timeout and be right back after these messages.
Farming isn't just your livelihood, it's your life. No one understands that better than Farm Bureau Financial Services. We offer comprehensive coverage that protects your farm, machinery, livestock, and so much more. You'll get customized coverage on one policy with one premium and one deductible when you need it the most. Contact Farm Bureau agents Bruce Bryant or Jamie Sifford in Red Oak and learn more about smarter insurance for agriculture.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Ran into Mike Olson today, the farmer, and saw Mike today, and he said he has the craziest horse. This horse, it only goes out at night from the barn. He says it's a real nightmare. It's a real nightmare.
Yeah.
Mike Olson.
Oh, Matt. You got that from the same place you got your ones last time now.
What? No, that's what Mike told me.
He's a nightmare. Oh, my word. Here we go. Shotgun snap comes to Schmidt. This time hands it off to Brown. He drives in.
And
do we have a touchdown? We do.
There it is.
Nope, there's a signal. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Brown again. It's number 3 for Brown. Is that right?
That's correct.
A minute and a half to play in the first, and the Cardinals lead 20-0 now.
And they will go for 2, as they typically do here. So Cardinals really handing it to the Tigers here right at the bad start of this game.
Tigers this season have typically had a slow start.
Yeah, this is.
But a team like Clarinda, that is can be devastating. Hands it off to Brown again, turns it up, and he
untouched.
Seems like he just strolls right into the end zone again for 2, Matt, and it's 22-0 now. Cardinals with the lead, and there's a minute 32 to play in the first. We're going to take that break and.
Empire Construction and Trenching has served Southwest Iowa, Northwest Missouri, and Southeast Nebraska for over 10 years. If your project requires precise ground site work and preparation, you can trust Empire Construction to do your work accurately. They are a regional leader for groundwork, commercial site work, and precision job site preparation work. They hold a reputation for delivering quality service that is on time and on budget. Call Empire Construction today at 712-623-9435 for all your agricultural and commercial needs.
Pretty much been all Cardinals here first quarter.
Pretty much. It has been, absolutely.
22-0.
Hey, we've got people in Texas
listening
and watching. Jared and Karen Turner they want to say hi. Shelley Bergen saying hi to Jared and Karen Turner down in Texas.
Thanks.
They're probably getting down and ready for the Iowa State-Texas game tomorrow.
Any predictions on that game?
It's not going to be good for Iowa State. That's my prediction.
That's your prediction.
That's my prediction.
All right.
Here we go. Tigers need to get something going here on this kickoff return.
Jones will kick it away for Clarinda. Kicked away into the wind, although the wind has diminished significantly. The ball's going to be fielded. Byer turns it up the field, and he'll be brought down at about the 31-yard line. Got a little extracurricular activity here and a flag on the play.
And I think that's going to be on the Clarinda player, the Red Oak and Clarinda. It could have gone either way. So this is an old classic case. Well, they're going to call holding.
Well,
I think they might call holding actually on Clarinda, but this is where the official sees the last half of what happened.
That's exactly right.
But I think this would go on the Cardinals. Both the Cardinal and the Red Oak player. Yeah, it's going to be hold on the Cardinals. So I'll tack 10 yards on to that. So the Tigers will take over for this series on about their 41-yard line, 42.
Yep. A minute 25 to play.
46-yard line, excuse me.
Get that straight, will you? 46-yard line over toward the right hash.
Tigers' third series here.
1st and 10.
But they've got good field position. They got a minute 25 with the wind still.
Trips out to the left. Shotgun snap comes to Roeder. Brown or Fouts in the backfield.
There's a play.
Passed out to Woods. Woods rolls forward to the 40 and forced out at about the 37-yard line or so.
Nice pass play there by Chase over to Roeder. Had good blocking. Woody cut back inside, picked up big yardage all the way down to the 37-yard line. There's a good pass play by the Tigers.
There's a first down for you, and 30 balls on the 38-yard line of the Cardinals.
And that's what the Tiger offense looking for some other players, other Fouts. Late in the season, all these teams are keen on Riley, so that's a good pass play to start this series here. Maybe open things a little bit more for Riley.
38-yard line, 1st and 10 from the Cardinals' 38. Shotgun snap to Roeder, hands it off to Fouts, back around the left side. He's going to be triple teamed and more, a whole flock of Cardinals.
Flock of Cardinals.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
They swarmed him.
They swarmed him.
So
Ethan McAndrews in on that tackle primarily for the Cardinals. So a couple of yards there will be 2nd and about 8 for the Tigers at the 36-yard line.
Hey, we have folks it's Sue Ann and Dale are watching.
They're down in Texas too.
I wonder did Sue Ann rest today or did she work out today to stay loose for half Ironman? Shotgun snap to Roeder. Steps back, looks over the middle, goes left to Woody.
Incomplete.
And he's hit, but he's hit right away. Ball falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, it's good. Woody went up to try to get that pass. Isaac Jones was right there to break it up, so it'll be 3rd and about 8 here for the Tigers.
37 seconds remaining in the first.
Aiden Bruce in the game now for the Tigers. Of course, Aiden made his season debut last week. He had that leg injury, so good to see Aiden out there again tonight.
3rd and 8. Ball's 37 seconds on the clock. Ball's on the left hash. Cowles in motion. Roeder keeps it, and he's going to be brought down for a loss.
Juggled the shotgun snap. Couldn't get the handoff. Cardinals all over it, so 3-yard loss, 4th down. Tigers will probably go for it here, be my guess. 22 seconds. Of course, they might let the clock run down here, get to the quarter break. And we'll come back after quarter break and see what the Tigers decide to do. Would they punt or go for it?
See what they're going to do here. 13 seconds and counting. I think that's what they're going to do. Just let the clock run here. And that's going to do it for the first quarter, and Clarinda leads at the end of the first 22-0 here at Russ Benda Field this evening. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the second quarter after this. Boy.
Allensworth Heating and Cooling is here to help you. We offer a variety of services from heating to cooling, hot water heaters, indoor air quality, ductwork, remote, thermostats, attic insulation, sheet metal fabrication, and variable refrigerant flow systems. We offer rebate incentives and financing options to help you reduce the cost of your service. We are a family-owned and family-operated with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call us today at 712-623-3191.
Roeder going deep over the middle to Bond and just through his fingertips.
Incomplete there, yeah. Had Bond streaking down the middle of the field just out of his reach. Tigers will turn the ball over on downs here. Clarinda will take over at their own 39-yard line here. So Tigers had some good field position there in that series, couldn't take advantage of it. Cardinals will come out now for the fourth series here. Even though you're down 22-0, Tigers need to make a stand here, Aaron, on this and show that they're going to battle in this game here against the Cardinals.
All right, Matt, here we go.
And then I'm not sure of the ball as we advance to the Red Oak 41. So
what do we have going on
there?
Yeah, the ball's on the 41-yard line, and Matt trying to get an explanation of what we have going on here. So there you go.
They got it quarter exchange there, so that's quarter change. 41-yard line. The Cardinals will take over here.
Let me give you a couple of scores
Nordeen,
here.
Go ahead.
It is West Harrison over Griswold, 22-8. This is in the first. East Mills over Stanton, 15-0. Glenwood leads TJ 14-0. Southwest Valley and Mount Ayr, that's a pretty close one, 7-6.
Yeah, both teams are 6-1. They're not playing for district title, but those are two really good teams that are state playoff bound. So that's going to be a tough, hard-nosed defensive game down there in Mount Ayr.
Lennox over Fremont Mills, 8-0.
So this is the start of the second quarter. Tigers were able to get that play in before the end of the first quarter, taking advantage of the win. Couldn't get it with that stop by Clarinda. They flipped the field. So Cardinals will have the win now in their first possession here in the second quarter.
You got receivers left and right. Brown in the backfield, hands it off to Brown. Up the middle he goes. Is that Browner?
About 4 or 5 yards on that run. Dawson Bond on the tackle there. Might have been Downey on that.
I think that was
carry.
Downey. Yep.
They run similar, Downey and
they have a similar appearance too in
Brown.
the
They
backfield.
both are tremendous slashing type runners. There's not a lot of sideway running. They're north-south runners, and they hit the hole and they're gone. They really have a good sense of where they're going on the field with those run plays.
Yep, absolutely. You got Downey and Brown in the backfield again. This time Brown takes it, turns it to the right, first down. Brown still driving forward. He gets the first down depending on where the spot. It looks like he's going to get the first down.
Yeah, just hard driving there by Brown. They pick up the first down. They'll give him the first down on that, Aaron. But good job there by the right side of the Cardinal offensive line, giving him room to move. And then he's tough to bring down on top. So they're in Tiger territory again.
48-yard line.
Here on their first series of the second quarter for the Cardinals.
All right, and here we go. Twins out to the left. Brown in the backfield. Schmidt at quarterback takes the shotgun snap. Looks over the middle. Out to the right sideline. It's reeled in. Is that Jones with the reception?
Nice snag
and the
there.
First down.
Can't see, but a good catch there. Probably was Jones. High pass, went up there and got it. Then got some yak yards after catch to pick up the first down to 36.
Yak. Your favorite thing, Matt. Yak. First and 10. Ball's on the 36-yard line now of Red Oak. Receivers left and right. Brown in the backfield. Schmidt out to the right side again. Reeled again by Jones. He turns up the field. First down. He's brought down. He got some yak again.
Yeah,
Matt.
good little pass play. The Cardinals had two players out in the flat. Pass went to Jones. The other Cardinal kind of took the opportunity to peel in and block out the Tiger. That allowed Jones to pick up those extra yards all the way down to the 20-yard line. Cardinals showing everything here. Little pass, little run. Everything's cooking here for the Cardinals offensively.
That makes it difficult, too, and they get the pass game going, Matt. You already have a pretty potent running game. Twins out to the left. Shotgun snap to Schmidt. Again, right side. This one's a bit high.
Yeah, a little high even for Jones to get that one. Couldn't bring it down. Be 2nd and 10 here as pass is incomplete.
10:39 to play in the first half. Cardinals lead 22-0 here this evening.
Baz clear coming in for Dawson Bond here on this play. You know, Dawson's had a long season, taking a lot of hits, and he's a grinder, and I think Coach Nordeen is just giving him a little bit of a rest here.
And here we go again. Shotgun snap to Schmidt, hands it off to Brown, drives his way up the middle. He just doesn't go down easily.
Egris there on the tackle for the Tigers. Picks up about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7. Cardinals are on the Tiger 19-yard line here. Bond back in now on this play. Dawson Bond leading the state in tackles coming into the game with 71 tackles coming into the game. Having a phenomenal year defensively. He's certainly a first-team all-district linebacker, in my opinion, Aaron. No question about it.
And here we go again. Receivers out left and right. Brown in the backfield.
Give to Brown.
Brown, he cuts right, still on his feet, driving forward. Taden Brown, that's number 4 of the evening
Touchdown
for
on the night
Taden
for the
Brown.
Cardinals. Wow. Off that right side, kicked it back inside, touchdown. He's got 4. I don't know what the
4.
school record is for Clarinda, but it's in jeopardy tonight.
9:55 to play in the first half. 28-0 now off of 4 touchdowns here in the first half by Taden Brown. We're going for an extra point, Matt. Look at this point after.
Okay, this is a little bit unusual for the Cardinals. They're running a guy late on the field. He's probably saying, well, we're kicking.
This is Isaac Jones. Why not give it a whirl?
They got the win, too. That's with this kick, too. So
Isaac Jones back. Snap comes. Kick. Blocked.
That not only was blocked, that was didn't even get off the ground. There was a host of Tigers. That's probably why they haven't done too many.
That could be the case.
PATs right there, Aaron.
And the Cardinals lead 28-0 with 9:55 to play in the half, and we'll be back after these messages.
Get your best buy at Hawkeye, the Little Ford dealer.
When it's time to shop for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, let the team at Hawkeye Ford in Red Oak help you score big. You'll walk away a winner with the great deal you'll find at Hawkeye Ford, and they make car shopping easy. Visit them just east of Red Oak on Highway 34 or shop from anywhere, anytime at HawkeyeFord.com. Hustle in today and get in the game of finding a great deal at Hawkeye Ford in Red Oak.
Ruspin to field, and the Cardinals lead 28-0 here with 9:55 to play in the first half.
Yeah, Cardinals have just been in total control of this game from the get-go, and here we're here just starting the second quarter. So Tigers need to show a little get up and go here and get something done here as they all get the ball here for the first series for the second quarter.
The wind has died significantly now, Matt. Here the flag certainly it has diminished. Another low kick bounces, will be fielded by the Tigers' Kaus. And Kaus will be wrapped up and brought down at about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, not much there. Tigers will have their series of offensive fourth series here overall in the games to get something going here.
9:48 to play in the half, 28-0. And ball's going to be spotted on about the 26-yard line. Over on the right hash. Here we go. Tigers with the ball. Tigers looking to get some offense going now.
Yeah, they've had a little passing going there. They've been looking pass more than run because Cardinals have done a good job shutting down Riley here. They're going to go
Bond at quarterback. Fouts in the backfield. Receivers left and right. Snap to Bond. He's going to keep it. Bond tries to get around the corner on the end, follows his blocker, and then gets the first down and then some. Yeah, about a 15-yard run for Bond.
Just to kind of a little bit option. Riley was trailing him and did a good job there trailing Dawson on that. He didn't know if Dawson was going to pitch. I think that put the Cardinals on the heel a bit. Dawson kept it, turned it upfield, and picks up good yardage there. So
picks up the first down. Ball's on the 39-yard line.
Best rush play of the night so far for the Tigers there.
9:40.
You know, sometimes when you mix it up like that, you throw in a little something that you're not looking for defensively. That's what you're looking for, you know, because you're looking for something. You've been seeing something, and all of a sudden you get a little change of pace. Good call there by Coach Nordeen.
And here we go again. Bond at quarterback again. Fouts in the backfield. Trips out to the left. Snap to Bond. Drops it. He brings it down, and loss on the play.
Able to corral it, but, yeah, the snap was there, but just bobbled the snap, and that'll be 2nd and 12 there.
9:27 now to play in the half. 2nd and 10, 9.
You know, and Dawson's been playing with a sore hand all
season,
all year. He's had that hand taped and wrapped, and he's a tough kid. And
a sore hand, a sore knee, a sore shoulder.
And yeah, that's impact. He'll never tell you that, but boy, that impacts you when you have that. You can see the hand's been taped just all year.
And here we go. Bond again at quarterback, takes the snap, passes out to the left, and
yeah, he was looking for an out pattern, but it was a fly pattern, and there was
the
Sam Fields got mixed up over here on a Clarinda player. No flag on it, but incomplete pass. One pass went one way, the receiver's going the other way on that one, Aaron.
That could just be mixed up and a little different look on offense. And
well, yeah, you know, a new different quarterback out there, and it's one of the things. Looking for a pass, a certain area wasn't there.
Bond at quarterback again. Receivers left and right. Fouts in the backfield. Shotgun snap. Bond keeps it, pitches it out to Fouts. Fouts on his feet, around to the right side, still driving forward. Riley Fouts up to about the 44-yard line, rather.
Good job there by Taden Brown defensively to slow Riley Fouts down out there. Kept him about a 45-yard gain there, so it'll be 4th and 6 for the Tigers at their 44. And the Tigers look like they're showing punt here.
Showing punt, yeah. Woods in there to punt it back.
And I can't see, is that Brown back for the Cardinals?
Yes. Taden Brown back.
Snaps away. Looks like a pass.
And it's going through the hands of the Tigers. And
yeah, Jack Kling, they had him. Good pass, just a little high. Couldn't bring it down, so it'll be a turnover on downs there. The Tigers went for it on 4th down on a fake punt pass. Couldn't complete it. Cardinals will take over the Tiger 44. Got a flag.
Yeah. I think we had something late.
It's going to be a flag on the Tigers. On the Tigers, something after the play.
Yeah. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
I think some words were said there, and, you know, that's one thing, you know, you see from when you compete in games, maintaining your composure, regardless of whether you're up, whether you're down, and keeping your composure when you play. So that'll be a 15-yard mark off, taking all the way down to the Tiger 29. So
big penalty.
Those are things that you can live with. Good, hard play.
Yep.
But the penalties are something you do not want.
8-19 now. We're going to back it all the way down, Matt. So ball spotted on the inside the 30-yard line. Shotgun snap comes to Schmidt. Pitches it to Brown around to the right side. He's got space. Cuts it up the middle. Taylor.
He's gone.
Touchdown. That's number 5. He was not touched on
that
play.
And he just hit that hole, and he was gone. And they're just making it look too easy, Aaron.
And there is a penalty marker on the play.
Maybe coming back. They're going to call a hole, but, man, I don't know. I didn't see much of a hole there. But, you know, from Brown's perspective, that's a shame. That would have been his 5th TD, but this will move him back 10 yards. But, man, that's just too easy, Aaron, that toss pitch.
Yeah. Wow. And the speed of Brown's pretty impressive. Tigers are a fast team too, Matt.
Yeah,
we've talked about that all season.
Yeah, they're really handling the defensive line of the Tigers, and Tigers have tremendous defensive end rushers. Thornton and Woods are guys that can get to quarterback sacks. They're not your run stuffing type guys, you know, in there that can clog the lanes and stretch it out. So the Cardinals have really been owning that defensive line with their offensive line. And
so here we go, 1st and about 20. Shotgun snap comes to Schmidt to Brown again. He keeps driving forward, back up to about.
Picks up about that 10 yards they lost. Yep. Logan Kahn Bond in on the tackle there, but he picks up the 10 that they lost on the penalty, so it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line there.
8. Nope, check that. 7:55 to play in the half. 28-0 is our score. The Cardinals have controlled this first half. Brown in the backfield, receivers left and right. Players in motion. Shotgun snap to Schmidt. Brown again. Round to the right side of the line. Turns it up. Spins. Still on his feet. And slips a few tackles.
Yeah, just
wow.
When he's running, he's able to keep doing his spins while he's still moving forward. He doesn't give up ground. He's always advancing and hits the hole, and he's gone. Another big pickup there for Brown all the way down to the Tiger, 13-yard line here.
Yeah, it's on the 13-yard line now.
We're going to try to get some rush totals on him if we can. But there could be some school records for Clarinda falling tonight if he continues this pace.
You got Twins out left and right. Shotgun snap will come to Schmidt. Looking to pass. Pressure. Steps through it. He's brought down for a loss.
Woody coming in from that other side was able to get to him. Braden Woods with the sack.
So it's going to bring up second about 13. 6:55 to play in the first.
When you look at the Cardinals team, Aaron, you see not a big team. This is not a team we see much. The Tigers see much larger size teams in the lines, but these are all kids that are very well skilled in their football technique, whether it's offensive line. We haven't seen many execution penalties on the Cardinals. No false starts, holdings, that sort of stuff. Very clean football they play.
Brown in the backfield hands it off to Brown. Still on his feet, driving forward.
Schmidt keying on the tackle there along with Bond. It's going to set up a third and about
9.
Yeah, all the way down to the Tiger 13-yard line here. Tigers, Coach Nordeen rotating in and out defensive lineman here. Vukovic in, Khan out now.
6:07 to play in the half. 28-0 is our score. Cardinals driving the ball. 3rd and 9. Ball's on about the 13-yard line.
Cardinals taking their time in the huddle here.
Play clock's clicking down to 7. Receivers left and right. Fake. Over the middle it goes.
Incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Good job there by Brandon Hernandez on the coverage there as they're going for a slant pattern. Could not get it. Cardinals could not connect. To be 4th down. They'll probably go for this here, Aaron.
Looking for Adam Johnson to see they're trying to hit there.
The one thing the Cardinals evidently cannot do is kick the ball. So of all the things they can't do, they cannot kick the ball well. So they're going to go for this.
Here we go. 5:42 now to play in the half. 4th and 9. Got trips out to the left. Brown in the backfield. Shotgun snap to Schmidt. He goes right. Ball's tapped and falls incomplete.
Tigers make a stand there on 4th down. Good job by Tigers defense. Someone got a hand up there. I can see who it was to kind of deflect that pass. So Tigers will take over on downs at their own 16-yard line. There's something positive there for the Tigers.
5:38 to play in the half. And
that's the first time the Tigers have held the Cardinals tonight defensively. So good job there by Tigers defense.
Here we go. Make note of our sponsors. Hey, we're going to have the Friday Night Football recap show for Stadium 30. We're not going to be at Stadium 30. You'll probably go to Stadium 34 after.
Probably.
And have the Nordeen.
The Nordeen.
Shotgun snap the rotor this time. Keeps it, pitches it to Fouts. He'll be brought down and maybe.
Good job there by, I believe, again, it was Brown on defense. He was able to take his going for a little RPO. That's a run-pass option there. And Chase was holding that defensive end and then did a late pitch to Riley. But by the time he did, because Brown held his ground on this side, it allowed the inside flow to converge on Riley and hold him to actually a -1 gain there of loss of yard on that particular play.
Ball's moved over now to the right hash. It's on about the 11-yard line. Twins left and right. Fouts up the middle. Slips one tackle. And he's going to be hit by several Cardinals and driven back.
Able to break through a couple tasks. But here's the other thing I've noticed, too, about the Cardinals, Aaron, a very good tackling team.
Yes.
They stick and wrap and really have done a good job. I have not seen a lot of missed tackles from the Cardinals out there tonight on the field, so credit them as well. But 3rd and 7 here for the Tigers at their 15-yard line.
Here we go now. Again, Twins out left and right. Fouts in the backfield. Shotgun snap will come to Rotor. Show him pass.
Pressure. Steps up.
Steps through it. Rotor up to the 15 to the 20. Brought down at about the 20.
Good job by Chase to avoid the pressure and get some positive yards, but he's going to be a couple yards short on the 20 here. I think you got a punt here.
And I believe so. Yeah, the ball's on the 20. It's 4th and about 2.
Be 4th and 2 for the Tigers.
They're going to drop Braden Woods back in the punt formation here.
Back for the Cardinals be Brown.
Last time the Tigers were in punt formation, they went for the pass. We're not successful. I think you're going to see a
low snap.
It's bobbled. Woody's
still picking it up. Pressure. He
It's a
boots it,
kick
but
away,
it
but it's not
just-
going anywhere. It's going
no.
to come backwards, actually.
Oh, it took a
Yeah,
Cardinals bounce.
It was a bad snap on the ground. Woody had to scramble, get it. It was under pressure. He was able to get a foot on the ball, kick it, but it went straight up in the air and then took on a backwards bounce. And, man, that's a negative punt there. That's going to be the Cardinal football at the Tiger 9. So not a good job there on the Tiger punt team. And the Cardinals are right back in business here, knocking on the door.
3:36 to play in the half, and Cardinals lead 28-0. And again, like you couldn't ask for better field position. There's first and goal.
You know, when you get a bad snap and it's on the ground, it throws the timing off on everything. And here the Cardinals are with a chance to put 6 more on the board.
Trips out to the right, shotgun snap to Schmidt, hands it off to Brown, turns the corner, looking for the end zone.
And I think he's in there.
Touchdown. Taden Brown, that's
number 5.
Number 5.
Fifth TD on the night for Taden Brown with 3:29 to go.
34-0.
9-yard run.
Pretty impressive.
Tigers up 34-0. And that was a hard run. He actually had to lower the shoulder there and move a couple Tigers to get in the end zone there on that one. So it wasn't a cakewalk there. He had to actually earn that. But
Cardinals 34-0. Where they go for 2 or the point after?
I think they're going back to their 2-point conversion game here.
That's what it appears. Okay, here we go. You have down, and Schmidt keeps it. Rolls, drives forward, still no whistle.
They're going to say he's just short, I think, Aaron. No good.
Yeah,
so.
no 2-point conversion. 3:29 to play in the half. 34-0. Cardinals with the lead, and we'll be back.
Come celebrate the first annual Oktoberfest at Jacqueline's, featuring many German beers along with German cuisine. This is an all-ages event that will include games and events such as wiener dog races and best dressed German. The football games will be on the big screen with Kevin Keith performing that evening. Come join the fun at Jacqueline's starting at 11 a.m. just south of Shannon Highway 59. Pre-registration for wiener dog races are open today and will close on September 26th. Please call 712-581-9463 for registration and other inquiries. That's 712-518-1.
Yeah. Cardinals lead 34-0. Matt, did you have one of the free hot dogs?
I did.
Hey, we had a tenderloin too, thanks to Chad.
I've had all the basic food groups.
You know what that tenderloin cost all month?
What?
$3.48.
There you go.
That's a sandwich. Kicked away by Jones through the hands of the Tigers. Kaus picks it up at about the 10-yard line, turns it up the field, around to the right side, driven out at about the 20.
Tigers will take over there, see if Bond comes out at quarterback or if Roeder's back at quarterback on this series for the Tigers. Hey, I ran into Roger Carlson. He's a farmer, good guy, old Roger. He's got he's got organic vegetables. He's got a big organic vegetables, but
I didn't know that.
But they've been dying. He said all his organic vegetables died, but they died of natural causes. He said so. Organic vegetables died of.
Do you look up
organic causes?
Farming dad jokes?
That's what Roger told me. Here we go. First attempt for the Tigers at 20-yard line.
Moving on from that one. Dad jokes tonight. Handoff to Riley Fouts. Drives up the middle. Riley, he drives through a few tackles.
I tell you, you can never fault Riley Fouts' effort. I mean, he'll give you everything he's got in every play. Picks up, 4 yards there. But, man, I mean, he had to earn them on there. He's got 2 or 3 Cardinals, I think, draped over him for the minute he touches the ball. But positive yardage there, first down for the Tigers. 3 minutes to go here in the first half.
2:58 on the clock. Here we go, Matt. Ball's on the 24-yard line of the Tigers. Twins out to the right. Kaus in motion. And we have a fumble on the play, and I think who recovers?
Try to reverse. Cardinals come up with the ball.
Cardinals come up with the ball.
Try to reverse there. Kaus hounding it off. I think it was the Bond coming the way. It wasn't there.
Again.
Ball on the ground. Cardinals jump on it, so Tigers giving it right to the Cardinals here.
At the 15.
At the 15.
On the Tigers' 15. Boy, Tigers just can't get it going here tonight. Cardinals are just flying high. Get that one?
Flying high.
The Cardinals are flying high.
Cardinals are flying high.
I didn't look that one up. It just came to me.
Yeah, came to you organically.
Yes. It's a nightmare.
It is a nightmare for the road team so far.
Yeah, Twins out to the right. Brown in the backfield. Schmidt takes the snap, looking for pass over the middle into the end zone. Too far.
Incomplete high pass. Well covered there by the Tigers, but looking for Jones, wasn't there. Be 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals.
2:42 rather to play in the half. 34-0 is the score. Cardinals with the lead. Here we go. Brown in the backfield. Single receiver left and right. Shotgun snap comes to Schmidt. Hands it off to Brown. Drives it through the middle. Inside the 10.
Adam Beyer rode him down there. Picked up about 5-6 yards there. Be 3rd and about 4. The Cardinals can get a first down on about the 4-yard line, so they have a chance to get a first down here, but also have a chance to score here too. The way they've been going.
Yeah. 2:20 to play in the half. 34-0. Matt, we're going to take a quick legal ID right back. Receivers left and right. Hands it off to Brown again. Up the middle. Brown driving forward. And
touchdown, I think.
And
touchdown.
No, yep, there's the signal. Touchdown. Touchdown. Clarinda.
Number 6.
Pretty impressive. 40-0.
A lot of arm tackling there on that, Aaron, but nonetheless, a touchdown there from Brown. It's now 40-0.
With 2 minutes to play in the half.
Yeah, this has been a complete domination. There's no other way to describe it.
Here we go. Going for the 2-point conversion. That's Downey. Check that.
Gets it in there.
That's
2-point conversion.
Carson Downey with the 2-point conversion for the Cardinals, and it's 42-0 with a minute 58 to play in the half. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after this.
Come celebrate the first annual Oktoberfest at Jacqueline's, featuring many German beers along with German cuisine. This is an all-ages event that will include games and events such as Wiener Dog races and Best Dressed German. The football games will be on the big screen with Kevin Keith performing that evening. Come join the fun at Jacqueline's starting at 11 a.m. just south of Shannon on Highway 59. Pre-registration for Wiener Dog races are open today and will close on September 26th. Please call 712-581-9463 for registration and other inquiries. That's 712-5181.
I do.
It's Glenwood over TJ 35-0 at half. And Mount Air over Southwest Valley 14-6. What else you got?
Lennox over Fremont Mills 14-0 at half. That's a big game for the district title. And Earlham over Riverside 14-6 at half.
Jones will kick it away for the Cardinals. Kind of a little soft punch. Going to be fielded by the Tigers. Beyer with the ball. He's met at about the 31-yard line, then driven to the ground.
Cardinals don't have a big kicker that we talked about, but they do a great job on kickoff return coverage. They're right there making tackles, not giving anything on those returns. So they're able to, even though with that ineffective kicker, having a good job of keeping the Tigers in poor field position with their kickoffs. And, boy, they've had a lot of kickoffs tonight, so we've seen.
He's going to be tired.
We've seen a lot of them.
Oh, my goodness. 42-0 is our score. Off of 5 Taden Brown touchdowns.
Was it 6? 5.
This is 6, 5.
5. I'm losing track.
Handed off up the middle to Fouts. He drives forward and picks up a couple on the play. Riley Fouts. A minute 18. The ball will be on the 34-yard line of the Tigers. Second and about 7.
You look at the Tigers season 4-0, coming out of the box with that great start. Then you get into the meat of the schedule, playing all these good teams, and coming down the stretch, Tigers have really played well. They've been in every game. They're obviously not in this game, but They've been in every game this year. This one has just kind of gotten away from them.
Roeder keeps it, pressure in the backfield, and loss of yardage on the play.
Yeah.
45 seconds and counting.
Cardinals just swarming all over defensively, and this is the Cardinal team that, I don't know who their opponent will be. They'll probably know that by tomorrow morning, but a team that really is hitting their strides, and a good group of seniors with Schmidt, Brown, and Jones to kind of lead them. And they've got a really young offensive line. The Cardinals start 3 sophomores and 2 juniors on their offensive line, so they've got a young team in that regard on the offensive line. But, boy, they've looked good tonight, their offensive line.
3rd and 11. Roeder takes the shotgun snap. Receivers left and right. Hands it off to Fouts. Bounces out to the left. Riley Fouts turns it up the field. Riley still on his feet. Drives forward. Just short of the first down, looks like.
Good run there. Good toss pitch.
Maybe
that'll end the first half there, but a good little toss pitch to Riley, get some positive yardage.
Yep, that's going to do it for the first half. Clarinda leads 42-0 at half. Matt, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
The Red Oak Greenhouse has an immediate opening for a full-time production greenhouse grower. Responsibilities include strong problem-solving skills, required to obtain an Iowa pesticide applicator's license within 90 days, an understanding of plant requirements, self-motivated in learning growing techniques, strong communication skills, respond to and resolve alarms, willing to work weekends, holidays on a rotation. If interested in this position, contact the Red Oak Greenhouse at 801 North Broadway in Red Oak. The Red Oak Greenhouse is an equal opportunity employer.
Got him.
Red Oak and Clarinda. Red Oak leads 42-0, and Jeff Gigstad with us, statistician for the Red Oak Tigers. And Jeff, what are you seeing out there other than Tatum Brown is putting up monster yards?
Yeah, kids running crazy on us. Yeah, it's tough on defense tonight for sure.
What do you see for the Tigers?
Riley's 11 rushes, 38 yards. Dawson's 2 for 17. On passing, we got Braden Woods with 1 reception, 16 yards. So not a lot of offense yet.
Nope. Defensively, what do you see there, if anything?
Well, Dawson's leading in tackles. Dawson, Adam Beyer, Brandon Hernandez. They're kind of on the top right now. Jack Schmidtke's doing well.
All right.
Griffin Eubank
And over on the Clarinda side of the ball, I mean, obviously, Taden Brown, you don't do that in a vacuum, so he's getting some good, you get some good blocks and get some open holes, but he takes full advantage of it.
Yeah, kid is quick. He can make some moves, and he's fast, too. I've got him at 20 rushes, 255 yards, 6 TDs right now.
So 6 touchdowns and 255 yards in the first half.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. Anything else from the Clarinda side jump out to you?
Receiving, Adam Johnson, he's 2 for 29. Isaac Jones, 1 for 6 for them. Defensively, looks like Nothware and Jace Williams, Carson Downey, all leading in tackles.
All right. But good effort by the Cardinals overall.
It has been, yeah. Can't deny it. They look really solid. They've kind of looked better every game this year, I got to say.
Yeah. Very good. Appreciate the information. Anything else, Jeff, jump out at you, or has that pretty much covered it?
That about sums it up, I think.
All right, good deal. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Jeff. Appreciate it.
You bet.
Jeff Gigstad with us for some halftime stats here in Red Oak this evening. Our thanks to Mr. Gigstad for the information. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after this.
Look, I'm not the kind of person that needs a trophy every time I do a good deed, but I like rewards as much as the next guy. That's why I got a sensible checking account at Bank Iowa. I can earn 10 cents cash back on purchases made with my debit card monthly with no limits on the amount I earn back. Plus, I get free online banking and identity theft protection. All I have to do is keep $100 in the account and receive e-statements. Basically, I'm getting rewarded by Bank Iowa for saving trees and buying stuff. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn about our sensible checking account option or read more online at bankiowa.bank, member FDIC.
Clarinda leads 42-0. Matt, thoughts on that first half?
Lord have mercy. Taden Brown. Bad Taden Brown. I mean, that kid is phenomenal. 255 yards rushing. That's what Gidstead said, 6 TDs.
6 TDs, 255 yards.
I'm not sure what their single-game school rushing record is, but he's close to it, and well, if not already there, he'll have a good opportunity here in the second half to get it. There will be a running clock in the second half in this game, but Red Oak has been in every game this year. The Greene County game right there played them tough. Des Moines Christian, Clark played them tough. All those. So this is really something we haven't seen all year from the Tigers to be this dominated in offensively and defensively. Most games their defense have been hanging in there, but
they just don't have that spark tonight on the Tigers side.
Yeah, it just seems like the Tigers are not there. And to the Cardinals' credit, some would say what do they have to play for? Like say their playoff spots were guaranteed. They cannot win the district title. So but they're out here playing with a lot of emotion, and I think it's real important for the Tigers in the second half here. To try to get rid of that goose egg on the scoreboard and do something positively here. Repeat that performance in the second half would be very disappointing. So you got 2 quarters of football left this season. Try to make something out of this. And I'd see Riley Fouts get in the end zone one more time in his senior career. That would be because this, for these seniors, this last time you put on his jersey, you probably never played another football game in your life. You don't get a chance to play football. You can play pickup basketball. You can play baseball and softball and run track, but you don't get to play tackle football too much once you're out of high school. So unless you're moving on to college, but so that's important for these kids to have something positive for them. And with really, when you step back and you look at the total perspective of the season, it's been a good season. It's been a step forward for the Red Oak Tiger football program. I know it doesn't look that way because they start out 4-0 and they're going to lose, obviously, tonight it'll be 4-4. But it is a step forward for the program, and I think it's really important, just like we said last year, in this offseason, to build momentum. Okay, we didn't finish the way we wanted to, but we got off to a start like we hadn't been off to before. Build on this. We've got some good linemen coming back. Schmidtke's coming back. You got Adam Bauer. He's like in the top 5 in the state in tackles. You got some building blocks. You got some good young players coming up through the ranks. So, you've got something to work with there. So it's important to continue to build, to get the numbers out. We just saw at halftime a bunch of Red Oak kids out there from the flag football program, the JVA program out there. Those are the kids that, we have record numbers in our flag football program out this year in Red Oak, and the JVA numbers are good too. So all those things are pointing in the right direction. You just don't want to get caught up in, it didn't end well. Wash it, move on, keep doing what you're doing program-wise and move forward.
And again, kind of as reiterated earlier, Coach Nordeen's doing a lot more than just football on the field with this group of young men.
Well,
he's doing a lot off the field.
Well,
building good young men.
I would argue too that what you do off the field impacts what you do on the field. You're building character in these young men, and when you give unselfishly to the community, that reflects back on being a good teammate and working hard for your team, the player next to you when you're on the field. So yes, those things are all important, and those are important things that keep football in these kids' mind that we talked last year, that they identify as a football player first. I'm a football player. I'm a part of the Red Oak Tiger football program. That's important to keep that identification going throughout the year for the Tigers, and Coach Nordeen does a great job of that. And, of course, last year, first ever football combine was held. A record 90-some-odd kids from throughout South Iowa came to Red Oak for a football combine camp. We'll repeat that again this year. That'll be a large number of kids. That'll be in usually the April-May time frame. So, and then a lot of these kids from Red Oak Tigers are going on to play football. I just saw Nick Fouts. He's back to watch a game tonight. He's over at William Penn playing football. Riley Fouts is going to go on and play football somewhere, and a couple other kids too. So, that's a good thing when you see some of these kids go on and play some college football elsewhere.
We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages. A quick thing before we do that, though, Matt. For tonight, cold and mostly clear. Lows around 30 degrees tonight. Winds gusting up to 25. For tomorrow, Saturday, for your weekend, for your flag football game tomorrow, Matt, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 60s. Winds gusting to 25 miles per hour.
It's not going to be 60 at 9 a.m.
No, it'll be cool in the morning. Wear your jacket. Wear your coat.
Well,
You're going to be complaining about that.
I want to have my assistants take care of that game for me tomorrow.
And Sunday, sunny and highs in the mid-50s. Quick break, and we'll be right back after these messages. half, Matt. So pretty impressive half for the Clarinda Cardinals.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about Caden Brown. Takes a whole team to do it, but boy, putting up some big numbers. Are you working on material, Matt?
Well, first of all, I should remiss also, of course, the new athletic director of Clarinda is our friend from Stanton days, Jake Lord.
Mr. Lord. I had the opportunity to visit with him last week, as a matter of
I don't know if
fact.
he's here. My guess is he's over there on the sideline somewhere for the Clarinda Cardinals. Of course, I've already told you earlier before pregame, if you didn't hear, we'll test you so you remember, who holds a 100-meter dash record for Clarinda High School?
Mr. Craig Euchen.
Craig Euchen at 11.24, set in 1960.
Yeah.
The dad of Sue Ann Euchen French.
And Sue Ann's prepping right now for her half Ironman that will take place Sunday in Texas.
So we talked about that. But I did happen to run into Brett Holtman. You know Brett Holtman.
Oh, Brett, yeah.
Yeah, Brett.
I know Brett.
Well, he was telling me yesterday out of his farm that he's got this chicken that's on top of his barn. And I said, you do? And he goes, yeah. And, it laid an egg up there, and it was an egg roll. It rolled off the barn.
Got
It
it.
was an egg roll.
Yes.
No, that wasn't a good one. That was.
Matt, you might want to do a little more digging on these.
Well, that's
jokes.
what Brett told me. That's what Holtman told me.
So you've talked to Mike Olson, Roger Carlson, and Brett Holtman.
Yeah. You believe in that?
And I'm just curious. So, yes.
But Melanie wake up, but Melanie took a nap at halftime.
She didn't realize that you intended. See, she didn't think that you would intentionally tell that joke, Matt.
Well, it was a clean, nice joke.
That was intentional that you did that.
What?
You're willing to go there.
I went there with a chicken joke.
It's an egg roll.
Egg roll joke.
Yeah.
But
okay.
I guess that's where we're at when we're giving farmer jokes. we're in that mode of.
Oh, my word.
Video.
Hey, the Stadium 34 Friday Night Football. I wonder how many. I've got two thoughts going on.
Yeah.
The Friday Night Football recap show is going to take place after this, and then we're going to get that done, and then you're going to go have a Nordeen tonight up at Stadium 34.
No, that thing looks huge. I've already had a tenderloin and a hot. I suppose I could.
You need it. You need to do that,
Well,
Matt.
they have cherry Pepsi cheesecake up there too. That's what I want. One of those pieces of cheesecake.
Go order that.
Well, I'll go up there and see what they got.
I'm just concerned about you tomorrow morning after you eat all that tonight.
Yeah.
And it's going to be cold tomorrow. You're not going to get out of bed.
Well,
And go to the tailgate starts at 7.
Tailgate at 7 and Stanton at Danny Anderson Field. Red Oak first and second graders against the Stanton first and second graders. It's going to be a showdown. It's going to be a throwdown. It's going to be a throwdown. That's what everybody wants. Stanton and Red Oak playing football.
Was that the first and second graders we saw tonight out on the field?
and third and fourth graders. We'll actually have a third and fourth grade game too.
All right.
But yeah, it's going to be a big time in Stanton tomorrow.
Make note of our sponsors, by the way.
Do we have a Stanton score tonight? They got a big game against East Mills. What do we got on that score?
Oh,
what's the latest score we have?
28-0 East Mills.
Well, Coach Schaefer and Coach Ling over there. That's probably a Mason Krause, Ryan Stortenbecker type game there. They're a really good team, East Mills. They'll be in the playoffs. I think Stanton may still have a chance as an at-large pick if they lose that, I think. But certainly a lot limited chance to get in the playoffs if they don't win that game.
Matt, if you're Coach Bevan, you're saying keep doing what you're doing, boys.
Well, I think you want to I think you want to play what you've been doing here in the third quarter. Brown is on the cusp of setting, I'm sure, some school records here. So I think you're going to see Mr. Brown continue to get the ball here in the third quarter. And I think the Tigers, it's just like this is just a gut check type of time. Hey, we need to stand up here and show some fight here in the second half. And let's leave this field tonight with but to say we did some positive things. So that it's not a throwaway half here for the Tigers. I think you've got to come in with the right mindset here. And,
the Tigers, there have been fewer penalties in this first half than I would say most of the games through the year. There haven't been many.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know if I attribute that to lack of aggression too, because a lot of the plays, when you're getting more penalties, there's usually more activity, action, aggression out there. So if if your linemen is engaged, you're less likely to get holding calls and that stuff. But for the Tigers' perspective, I guess you could say, yeah, there's been fewer penalties, but they just have not been able to get that rush game going, and they really haven't in the last couple weeks. It's just been each week it's been progressively getting harder to get that rush attack going as the scouting tapes out there and these teams learn how your team likes to run the ball, and they were going to take that away. They're going to take your number one option away, Riley. So then you got to, Coach Nordeen alluded to that, trying to get something going passing-wise to get a semblance of balance, the even it out a little bit so that open up the rush game. Tigers have shown some flashes. They're able to move the ball. Woods got a couple passes there, but They just haven't been able to break anything loose in a significant way offensively. And they really haven't even last week against Clark. Last week the only points they got were a pick 6 on defense. So, you look at that, the Tigers have really gone, six quarters now. I don't know if they scored when they scored last in the Greene County game, but they've gone 6 quarters at least without an offensive score. So that's a long stretch. So that's why this second half I think is important offensive for the Tigers to get something on that scoreboard that shows something positive on the night.
Here we go. Looks like we're just a few seconds away now from the opening kick here in the second half. And again, Cardinals lead 42-0 as we get underway. And like Matt said, continuous clock, 35 points or more in the second half and the third quarter. And you have a continuous clock, and that's where we're at. Ball's kicked away by Jones. Byer to 25, 30. A flag on the play. Is that Byer?
It was Byer, and I don't know what we got the flag. It looks
48-yard line. The 38-yard line is where the ball went down.
What we're going to have here right at the bat, as we're talking about a clean game for the Tigers, probably a penalty. We're going to have a hold. Hold on Red Oak, so I'll move them back 10.
Spoke too soon. Goodness.
Spoke too soon, so it was at the 37, so this will take it back, to 27, unless – I don't know my yardage. It's to 25, so
it's on the 25-yard line.
So it's a 12-yard penalty? Or I just didn't have my line markers right. Anyway, Tigers have
go back to your farmer joke.
There you go. First and 10, Tigers at the 25.
A little different set, kind of that power set the Tigers have. Shotgun snap, hands it off to Fouts. Fouts drives forward, keep driving forward. Riley Fouts with the ball, and still moving forward, moving the pile, and the whistle will be blown. And I think short of maybe get the first down. Where are they going to spot it? Pretty close.
Yeah,
and maybe get it.
They're going to give it to him, so they're going to move the chain. So good first down run there by Riley, 10-yard pickup there. Good positive play to start the second half for the Tigers. A good offensive line push there.
Ball's on the 36-yard line now. Chains are moving. First and 10 from the Tigers 36. Here we go. Again, that power set. Rotor at quarterback.
Putting Riley in motion.
Fouts in motion. Hands it off to Beckham, and he'll be driven backward by a number of Cardinals all the way out of play.
Yeah, but I like the play call there. They're trying to use Riley. There's a little decoy, get him going in one direction, come back the other way. I like that play call. That defenses are keen on Riley. So good play call. Just couldn't get any yardage there. It'll be second, and actually lost a couple yards. It'll be second and 12 here.
Yep, second and 12 and 10.5 minutes to play in the third. Continuous clock now. Ball spotted on the 32-yard line. Hear that power set again. Shotgun snap comes to Rotor. Back to throw. Out of the left side quickly to Bond. He shucks one tackle, spins, drives it forward. Stripped loose, and I think the Cardinals are going to have it.
Yeah,
they do.
There. Dawson tried to make a move, and recovered by the Cardinals. Wyatt Schmidt.
Quarterback
fumble, and it will be Cardinal football
on the Tigers on the Tigers 44-yard line.
So good pass there, but turnover by the Tigers, and the Cardinals will take over.
And here we go. Ball's on the 44-yard line. 9:44 to play in the third. Cardinals are going to take over. And Schmidt will take the snap. He has Downey and Brown on either side of him. Hands it off to Taden Brown.
He's gone.
And he's into the end zone, Matt. 15-10, all the way down to the end zone. Just like that, Taden Brown puts up another touchdown for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's just broke through the line, and he was gone. And just like that, he had
255 yards.
So he had on 44. He's almost, the 300-yard line there, and that's his 7th touchdown of the game. That's got to be a school record.
I don't know. I know it's a bunch of touchdowns.
It's got to be a school record.
48-0 is our score, and looks like they're going to go for 2.
Again, this is what they do all year, so this is not Clarinda pouring it on here. They always go for 2.
And Schmidt keeps it, drives in, and he walks right into the end zone. Schmidt, the quarterback, and it's 50-0. 9:23 to play in the third. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after this.
upgrade to winning internet speeds and switch to Western Iowa Networks. With Western Iowa Networks' blazing fast internet speeds, you can say bye-bye to buffering. You'll never have to worry about lagging while gaming with your friends. You'll catch every word your professor says during your online classes, and you won't lose connection during your work meetings. Sounds like a winning game plan to me. So make the switch today and join the winning team, Western Iowa Networks.
Pushing 300. $50-0 Cardinals lead. And again, Tatum Brown, Matt, by our calculation, he's pushing close to 300 yards.
He's got 300
and 7
with
touchdowns.
17. My guess is it has to be a school record for TDs. Man, I can't imagine if someone's got 8 TDs, but and 300 yards. He's someone knows if those are Clarinda school records. Please let me know. But he's right there.
Kick away by Jones again, low kick. Byer to the 25, to the 30. Byer with the ball. Runs into his own player and then brought down. And we're going to have a flag coming in here.
I think it'll be on Clarinda. The little extracurricular activities. They're punting, a little blocking there, kind of beyond the whistle. So I think this will be on Clarinda. Or no? Yeah. No, it's on Red Oak.
It's on the Tigers.
I didn't see what the call was. But it will move them back. What was the call? Anyone see?
9:13 to play in the third.
Personal foul.
Personal foul. That's going to push it all the way back down to the 13-yard line, Matt.
The Cardinals look like they're still going with their first team defense out there from what I can tell. Aaron. Coach Bevins is going to probably play his starters at least through the third quarter, I would think.
And again, receivers left and right. Shotgun snap to Roeder, looking to pass. Out to the right sideline and overthrows the intended receiver.
Looking for Reinabarger out there, incomplete. Good coverage there by the Cardinals. Clock does continue to run. When you're down beyond 35 points, even on incomplete passes.
So, like you said, the clock is running. 8:40 and counting here. 50-0 is the score. Clarinda with the lead over the Tigers. And again, that same set now. Receivers left and right. Shotgun snap to Roeder. Hands it off to Fouts. Nothing really there on the play.
Good tackle in there by the Cardinals. Really shutting down the Tiger run game tonight. Red Oak crowd hanging in there for the most part. Aaron.
It looks cold out there, Matt. Do you notice?
Tiger fans are hanging in there. Of course, the Cardinal fans are. You get a good sized crowd from Clarinda up here tonight for the game.
Yep. Thanks to everyone watching and listening. We appreciate it. And here we go. 7:54 on the clock in the third. It's third and about 9. Shotgun snap to Roeder. Fakes the handoff. Rolls right. Looking down the field. Pressure. Throws it over the middle. Bond tries to come back and get it, but it's short.
Yeah, just wasn't there under pressure, chasing that much chances. Like it wasn't picked off, incomplete. Tigers will be punting here.
Yep, 4th and 9, and Tigers will punt.
It's one of those nights we keep looking at that scoreboard, Aaron. We just want to push the fast forward button on those clock numbers.
Yep.
There's a kick away by Woody. He's going to come down to 45, fielded by Brown at the 42.
Cuts
fielding
it back,
his way outside.
Back around.
Watch out.
Left side of the field to the 35, to the 30. Brown's got some speed and drives all the way up to about the 17, 18-yard line.
Yeah, about a 25, 30-yard return there by Dayton Brown. Just had a backside of the field open up for him and took it down here. So Cardinals going with the first-team offense. Mr. Brown, I'm sure, is looking at number 8 with that. If he does, in fact, get an 8th touchdown here.
Not sure what their school record is, Matt. But
well, he could be looking at state records here fairly soon for a non-8-man football game.
I mean, a pretty impressive performance.
I don't know if they've got some backup runners in there or not. Looks like they got a backup player.
We have Beckel at quarterback.
Looks like Coach Bevins has gone to the second team backfield now.
Shotgun snap comes to Beckel. He hands it off, driven up the middle.
So they have taken, at least on that first play, they have taken Brown and Schmidt out of the game.
That was number 26 running the ball.
If that is the case, then that ends Mr. Brown's night with we'll give him 300 yards rushing and 7 TDs.
I don't have a 26 on my sheet.
We're scrambling for the numbers of the Cardinals players in there now.
Shotgun snap comes to Beckel. Again to number 26. He turns it up the field. Big, long-legged kid as he is. He picks up strides.
Good description there by Aaron, a big, long-legged kid. With the
I don't know. I don't know his name, but he's big, long-legged, picked up about 8 yards with those big, long strides. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a name on him, maybe not.
Let's just go with, Smith. Call Smith.
There you go. I've told you about everything I know about it, Matt, at this point.
He did a good job there.
He did. Picked up some yards over on the right hash now. Again, Beckel hands it off, and he's going to be hit and driven down. Number 26.
Maybe it's Quentin Martin. There's a 25
He's
in the program.
Could be Martin.
Could be a Quentin Martin. That's a close number. Do we see a 25 out there?
Is Quentin Martin a big, long-legged kid?
I don't know. We don't.
If he.
Quentin Martin's a 5'10" sophomore.
Okay.
So I don't know.
4.5 minutes to play in the third. 50-0 is our score. Little different set now. You got Twins out to the left. Beckel's going to take the shotgun snap. Keeps it. Drives it forward. Beckel up to inside the 10-yard line. Not sure he got the first down, Matt.
Tackled there by Bond.
4:14 and counting now. 50-0 is our score.
Karsten Beckel, a sophomore, 6-footer. So good playing time here for some of Coach Bevan's reserves. And again, they'll be needing to replace their quarterback and running back and all that next year with Brown, Schmidt, and those guys being gone.
And we have shuffling some players here.
Well, we had both teams. We'll turnover on down.
Well,
that
that'd count for shuffling players.
As I'm scrambling looking for my rosters, I'm failing to keep count of the game here. So that was a 4th down hold for the Tigers. So the Tigers will take over here on downs on their own 7-yard line.
About the 7-yard line.
We got all confused with those numbers from Clarinda there.
Roeder at quarterback. Cowse in motion. Snap to Roeder. Look at the pass. Roeder. He's going to be brought down, and we're going to have a safety.
You bet. Yeah, good tackle there by the Cardinals, and Roeder is tackled for a safety in the end zone.
Yep.
And that means that'll be a punt coming from Red Oak.
52-0 is our score. 3:12 to play in the third.
And Red Oak will punt from their 20, or kick or punt from their 20 to the Cardinals here.
Absolutely. Did you ever find that number?
I don't know. We're going with Quentin Martin.
All right.
That's the closest number I could find.
Okay.
And but Monday night, the Red Oak and Clarinda will be right back at it Monday night here in Red Oak Gym.
At the Orange Gym.
Where it'll be the Red Oak Tiger volleyball team taking on the Clarinda Cardinals. And I guess the last time those two teams hooked up, it was quite a match.
It was a lot of fun to watch the last time they played. A scrappy, hard-fought match. Now, Clarinda, Red Oak came out on top, but it was a very competitive and fun volleyball game. It really it's going to be good volleyball that first round.
Anytime you have Derek O'Neill on the mic with his golden pipes down there with the volleyball game, you know it's going to be
the color analyst extraordinaire. Mr. O'Neill.
He's not paying attention.
No, he's not. He's focused
on his
We're
classes.
goofing off. And see?
Well, you know, those volleyball play-by-play and color guys, you know, they're
easy now.
You know,
now you're stepping on my toes, Mr. Egg Roll.
You know, bottled water, and they have to have a towel.
Oh, be quiet. Now, you're complaining about being hot and being cold all year, and you've been in.
Just the basics. I don't want to be hot. Just the basics. That's all I'm talking about.
What do we have going on here?
I don't know. It seems like
discussions
we
going on,
and can't seem to get the kickoff here. Let's get this thing going here, boys.
Looks like we're going to be ready to go now.
Woody will give a punt here. So, and this is part of the referees. They just need to get this game moving and get the players hustling and moving quicker. And
got people in Branson listening too.
Get this thing rolling here.
Yeah. Thanks for listening in Branson too, by the way.
And here's a kick. It's going to be fielded by the Cardinals.
Yep. Driven up to the 50, over the 50 to about the 46-yard line.
And let's see if the Cardinals go with their second or third team offense. Looks like they are going to do that again on this series.
Noah Harris. Mel, did you have a score?
It'll be Cardinals 1st and 10 at the Tiger 46-yard line here. 2:48 to go in the third quarter.
At the end of 3, it's 52-8, West Harrison over Griswold. And then Fremont Mills, Lennox in the third, 14-0.
Over Fremont Mills.
Yeah, Lennox over Fremont Mills. Here we go with the shotgun snap. Again to Beckel. Hands it off. We're going to have a flag coming in, Matt.
Schmidtke in there on a tackle there by Tigers. Chase Roder in on a tackle, but this will probably be a hold.
26 again carrying the ball. We're going to go with Martin. I hope that's correct.
And I think at this point in time, the Tigers would probably say, we'll decline the flag if you let the clock keep rolling.
2:22 to play in the third. 52-0 is our score. Clarinda, it's been all Clarinda tonight. It's just been all Clarinda.
Yeah, I would say of all the teams we've seen all year, this is the best team. And we've seen some good teams. We saw a good Greene County team. We saw a Des Moines Christian team that was big and could throw the ball, and a Clark team that was very opportunistic. But this is the all-around best game from the offensive defensive I've seen.
Beckel hands it off to Martin, and nothing there on this game. Nothing there. A big loss on the play. It's East Mills 35, Stanton 0.
So it looks
in
like
the third.
Looks like East Mills will win that game, and they'll secure their playoff spot with that win.
Glenwood over TJ 42-0. It's in the third. 52-0.
Do we have
here.
a Harlan score? Harlan and Creston score?
Harlan Creston.
Those are two teams that are 6-1 on the season.
Production manager working on that for us.
Production manager.
And camera operator. Here we go. Beckel at quarterback will take the shotgun snap. Martin in the backfield. Beckel, look at the pass. Pressure. Rolls out to the right. And it's going to fall incomplete. Harlan Creston, 35-12 in the third.
Who?
Harlan.
Over Creston.
Over Creston.
There you go. Good pressure there by Tigers on that, forcing an incomplete pass. Sets up a third and about, 25 yards here for the Cardinals. That they've got to get all the way to the Tiger 36-yard line for the first down.
Yeah, a minute on the clock. It's third and a long, long way to go here for the Cardinals.
We got that door closing like the back door of a house here being slammed.
Oh, man. That's a little fresh air in here.
It does.
Because it's full of hot air tonight with you, Matt.
A lot of hot air.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
That's for sure.
Cardinals here. Looks like they're going to call a timeout, Aaron. They get a little confused there. They got a lot of the second, third string.
Subscribe to the KCSI Radio YouTube channel today. Interviews, parades, events, contests, and more. Subscribe to KCSI Radio on YouTube and get notified every time something fun happens.
And you wind up usually playing in the cooler, colder weather. And so it's really it's short, but when you look at it, it's really kind of evolved through going from that summertime into the fall. And those teams that do well get the honor to continue to play on all the way. And, one thing about high school football, the playoffs will be starting up next week in the state of Iowa. And you see each week as the season goes along, you see the caliber and the competition teams get better and better as you work your way towards those games in Cedar Falls when they go. And, last year Southwest Iowa had, 3 teams win state championships? Cam, Lewis Central, and Harlan. We'll see how well they do this year, Southwest Iowa.
Beckel at quarterback again. Rolls out to the left.
Ooh, incomplete.
Actually, that was Harris at quarterback.
Almost picked off. The ball was tipped off. The Cardinal player went through the hands of Hernandez. Couldn't quite catch it. So it'll be incomplete, and it's 4th down. And the Cardinals will probably punt here, but the clock is probably going to wind out down here through the 3rd quarter. We'll see if they get the punt off before the end of the quarter.
It's a 15 seconds and counting. I'm not sure they're going to get it away. 10 seconds. Bond back for the Tigers.
They're going to let it go, I think, to the end of the 3rd here, Aaron.
Yep, it's going to. That's going to do it for the 3rd, Matt. 52-0 at the end of 3. We'll take a break and be back after this.
Cardinal 35. Cardinals, good job there to contain him, but Landon picks up good yardage. Tigers are moving the ball here.
Ball spotted on the 35-yard line. Ball over on the right hash. 9.5 minutes to play in the ball game. You got receivers out left. Bond in motion, hands it off to Bond. Around to the left end now. He turns it up the field, across the first down, and up to about the 20, maybe the 15.
Yeah, just good run there. About a 20-yard pickup by Dawson. Just a little pitch on a jet sweep there, and Dawson hit the corner and picked up good yards. Tigers first time now deep in Cardinals territory.
It's at the 20.
20-yard line. First time they've been in the red zone, I think, all game long.
9 minutes to play in the ball game. Ball spotted on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 20, from the Cardinals 20. Fouts in the backfield. Shotgun snap again. Comes to a rotor. Hands it off to Fouts. Turns it right up the middle. Riley Fouts still driving forward, and he picks up about 5.
Tough, hard yardage there by Riley. Riley is earning his yards tonight for sure. Getting up a little gimpy there, but returning to the huddle there. It'll be second and about 6 for the Tigers here. Ball's at the Clarinda 16-yard line.
Yep, 8:20 to play in the ball game. 52-0 is our score. Cardinals on top. Shotgun snap to Roeder. Hands it off to Fouts. He drives up the middle again.
Picks up another 3 or 4 yards. Be about 3 yards short of the first down. Be third and about, well, actually be 4 yards short. 3rd and 4. Tigers are at the 14-yard line. Got to get about to 10 for that first down.
Yep. Third, what did you say, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3?
3rd and 4. If it's on the 14, you got to go 10. 14 minus 10
is 4.
Mm-hmm. I think.
Pretty good math.
I think.
Receivers out left and right. Shotgun snap to Roeder. Look at the pass. Over the middle. Into the end zone. Not there.
Incomplete. Looking for Aiden Bruce. Well covered. Be 4th down here. Tigers will go for it.
Bruce is incomplete.
Yeah, Aiden was trying to do a little goalpost slant there in the middle of the field, but 2 Cardinals all over him, so incomplete. 7:14 to go here in the game.
And counting.
Timeout
on the field, Matt, and we will take that with them. Cardinals lead 50.
Subscribe to the KCSI Radio YouTube channel today. Interviews, parades, events, contests, and more. Subscribe to KCSI Radio on YouTube and get notified every time something fun happens.
West Bend to field, Aaron West and Matt Davis. Just over 7 minutes remaining in the ball game, Matt.
Yeah. Hey, Mick Fisher's updated me. Harlan's up 49-12. 5 minutes left in the third. Mick Fisher, our reporter, on the scene for that. And then Jeff Bradley is really enjoying free hot dogs. I think he's had 10 free hot dogs so far. Jeff Bradley with 10.
Hey, thanks to Johnston Communications for providing free hot dogs this evening. Here we go. Shotgun snap comes to Roeder, hands it off to Fouts. Need about 4 yards. Fouts still driving forward. Not sure he got it.
No, didn't get it. A good job by Cardinals defense. They make a hold there, and they'll take over the ball. This little pitch to Riley, and the Cardinals did a good job there. So we come down to the last 6 minutes of the season here for the Tigers at Russ Bend the field. And, one thing we should always do is compliment the Red Oak staff. They do a great job with the game day atmosphere here at Russ Bend the field. Chris Finazzo just keeps the field in great shape, and the track has been renovated, and it's just a really good facility here at Russ Bend the field. It's been upgraded with concession stands and the press box. Of course, we tease about it, but it's been remodeled, so really nice facility here for the Tigers this year playing football.
Absolutely. 6:24 and counting now. Shotgun snap to Beckel. Hands it off up the middle, and is that Beckel at quarterback? That may be incorrect. That could be Phillips at quarterback, actually. And I will confirm that.
Tigers pretty much going with the first team defense out here. They're going to let these seniors play it out on senior night.
All right.
Coach Bevins calling a play call in with these younger kids in the game, trying to get them in the right places here for this play call.
Yeah. At quarterback, Matt, I do believe we have Cooper Phillips at quarterback now. Snap to Phillips, hands it off, drives up the middle, and carrying the ball is number 25. Nope, check that.
It's hard to see.
16.
Some of those jerseys on the Cardinals. Schmidt.
That's Warner Schmidt carrying the ball.
There you go.
He's a freshman.
A lot of freshmen, sophomores in the game. Clarinda has good numbers out for their program. Coach Bevan really has had the town buy in a lot. It's when he got there, I think this might be his 3rd or 4th year there. Really has invigorated the program. Of course, Bevins is a Creston grad, and he started his career at Iowa State playing football. Then he was on a couple Northwest Missouri State championship teams down there as defensive lineman for the Bearcats.
Martin in the backfield. over the middle. Cooper short goes into the turf.
Incomplete.
Cooper Phillips.
And this will be fourth down now for the Cardinals.
It'll be fourth down.
Looks like they're bringing in. What do we got here? We're going to have a punt here by the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
So they're bringing in Schmidt to punt.
Yep, Wyatt Schmidt, that is.
And they're still running guys on the field here.
Just got a lot of new players coming into the field here, Matt. A lot of shuffling taking place. So here we go. Wyatt Schmidt back to punt. 4:20 on the clock and counting. 52-0 is the score. Punt is away, kind of a low end over end punt. Bounces at about the 47-yard line and just dies right there.
Right at the 48-yard line. Tigers will take over. This could be their last possession here of the game. So let's see if they can hit pay dirt here on this last potential drive of the season.
Yep.
Sports will have all the scores after the game. Busy night. Final week of regular season play and high school football. We'll have those scores for you after the game. We'll have Coach Nordeen hoping for a few words after the game as well.
See if we can get Coach Nordeen. That'd be great. 3.5 minutes and counting. Ball's on the 48-yard line. And Bond at quarterback for the Tigers takes the snap. Pitches it out to Fouts. He comes around the corner, and he gains about 3 or 4 on the play.
Yeah, just a little shovel pass to Riley there on the pitch, and Riley ran out of bounds, got a couple positive yards there, and clock still runs. Even when you run out of bounds when you're in the 35-point excess range, clock only stops on scores and penalties.
And
it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Tigers. Bond at quarterback.
Bond at quarterback trips out to the left. Shotgun snap to Bond. Look at the pass deep over the middle. Going for Byer, and it's going to fall incomplete.
I thought there was a little hand fighting out there, but nothing was called, but it was incomplete. And it'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers.
Yep, 2:25 and counting. It's wrapping up quickly here now. And here we go.
Tigers will head in the offseason. A lot of these kids will start hitting the wrestling mats or bouncing the basketball for Coach Plank. So those seasons will change quickly.
Little reverse there to Byer. Byer around the corner. No gain on the play. In fact, maybe a loss.
Nice tackle there by the Cardinals. They really had that snuffed out. It'll be 4th down here. Under 2 minutes ago. Tigers will probably go for this here.
Yeah, it's 4th and 9. Ball's on the 46-yard line.
For like I say, for a lot of these 16 seniors on this Tiger team, they can keep their head up knowing that finish year 4-4. That may not be a lot for a lot of programs, but for where this Red Oak program was 2 years ago, finish season 4-4, you need to tip your hat to this group of seniors.
Receivers left and right. Bond at quarterback. Takes the snap. Look at the pass. Pressure.
Got a guy wide open.
Yeah, it's got
Woody.
Woods at the 30. Still driving forward. Then he's brought down at about the 28-yard line.
Good job there by Dawson to scramble, find Woody over the middle. 1st down for the Tigers. We'll probably be able to get another playoff, maybe 2 here. The clock keeps ticking.
Yeah, the minute and counting. 1 minute and counting. 52-0 is our score. Ball's on the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. It's on the Cardinals' 28. Here we go. Receivers left and right. Bond at quarterback again. Shotgun snap to Bond. Hands it off to Fouts. Bounces up the middle. Riley Fouts. A couple of big moves. Gets a 1st down. Driving it forward. Riley Fouts on the ground.
Get in there. Get in there, Riley.
Into the touchdown.
Get in there. Touchdown. There
Tigers.
you go. That's the way to do it, Riley Fouts. 28-yard touchdown. And that's a classic Riley Fouts touchdown right there, Aaron. A juke and a jive and a kick it outside. Good job, Riley. Way to end your career, my young man.
31 seconds on the clock, and 52-6 is our score.
That's what you want as a senior. Go out with something like that, Aaron. Good job by Riley Fouts.
Dawson Bond back for the point after.
Bond back for the PAT attempt.
Here we go. Roeder holding the kick away. Good. Looks like from here. It is.
The extra point attempt is good.
Good for the Tigers there to get that touchdown, get that 0 off the board there, and bless you there. Gives them a little something there to have a little something positive to go in there. Aaron is.
I did turn my mic down.
Yeah, that sneeze button. Hit the sneeze button on that one.
Got the sneeze button.
But
I like that you say young man. That's good. 31 seconds on the clock. 52-7 is our score.
Yeah, but that was a tremendous run by Riley. It really was. I mean, if you're watching on live stream, he juked inside, cut it back outside, turned on the jets, and then had to carry a couple guys the last yard or two get across that goal line for the touchdown.
We're going to have a quick legal ID, and we'll be right back with the final 30 seconds.
You all right? You going to make it?
Just had to. I kept holding it off, and finally, welcome back. 31 seconds on the clock. It's 52-7. Clarinda with the lead. And here we go.
So you've got the volleyball call on Monday.
Yep.
And then we'll see how the Tigers do in their volleyball run. Good young team Coach Montgomery has. Yep. I think you'd have to say that volleyball team has kind of over-exceeded expectations.
They have been a lot of fun to watch. They've had, moments where you can see the youth, but really overall just have been a lot of fun to watch this season.
I think they finished, third in the conference standings, right?
Yeah, third.
With really a lot of freshmen, sophomores playing prominent roles on that team.
I want to tell you, too, the Hawkeye 10 next year and the year after this.
Going to be loaded.
There are some tremendous.
Clarinda's an up-and-coming
tremendous young teams and a lot of young talent in the Hawkeye 10.
Yeah. Could be a little bit changing. Different teams kind of ascending that traditionally haven't been next year.
A lot of good teams. It's been a lot of fun volleyball to watch this year, but I'm just going forward, going for a little short onside tie, and the Cardinals fall on it. That's probably going to do it, Matt.
That will be it here. The Cardinals come over and the clock is running. They may get a playoff. They may not get a playoff, but
not sure that they're going to. 18 seconds.
I think that'll just let it run here and call the ball game. Cardinals will find out tomorrow, or it is not late tonight, who their first round playoff opponent will be next week. I've heard some rumors Red Oak may have a game next week, pick up a non-playoff game. We'll see if that happens.
Yep, that's going to do it, Matt. That's the end of it right there. 52-7 is the score. Clarinda picks up the victory here in Red Oak this evening. And we're going to take a break, Matt, and we'll be back after these messages.